Yeah, man. What's going on, fam? What's going on, man? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. You know, I just wanted to start out with a little bit of Snow Bunny love. You get what I'm saying? It is true. The Hood's #1 requested song, Snow Bunny Love by Lennon Honor. The Hood's #1 requested song. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Requested song, Snow Bunny Love by Lennon Honor. The Hood's #1 requested song. Hold on, I'm trying to see why my shit sound like that though. I feel like I hear a whistle or something. I don't know. Maybe it's my headphones. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all know I do be tripping sometimes, but I don't know. It is what it is. We gonna make it work. It ain't that bad. Anyway, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What he say? What G5 say? Oh, you talking about the game last night? I have no idea what you talking about, fam. Cause I wasn't watching the game, so I don't even know what game y'all talking about. I'm trying to figure out what this noise is. Let me do this. Y'all hold on. Unplug this mic. All right. Still there. I think I'm going to have to restart this. Let me disconnect the sound. Y'all hold on. Y'all bear with me one moment. Let me turn this off. Oh, it's in the bag. Sorry about that. I had it on mute, but I was trying to see, do I hear that sound? Wait a minute. Sorry about that. I had it on mute, but I was trying to see, do I hear that sound? Yeah, I still hear it. I don't listen, guys, and we're gonna have to run with it right now. I don't know how bad the sound is, or if it's really, really bad. I may just restart the computer. I really don't know what that sound is. It's my soundboard. I got my my roadcaster right here. I did clear out, like my cache, my history. I did clear all that out, clear the cache out. But that's coming from the soundboard. So I'm probably going to reboot the computer or something like that. Anyway, shout out to Daniel Agnew, salute fam. Shout out to John. Shout out to D-Town Funk, salute fam. Who else in the building? Green Eyes P. Adrian. He say sounds like a bell. Yeah, it does. It does sound like a bell. It does. I hear it. I do hear it. So anyways, it is what it is, man. We gonna keep rocking though. Fuck it. Shout out to EMS. EMS, what's going on, fam? Shout out to EMS. Shout out to Summer in November. Quentin, what's going on? Quentin Gilliam, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Quentin. Y'all please do subscribe to the other channel. Bossman Coach Malachi. Y'all subscribe. We need like 21 more subscribers to get to 1,000. So it is what it is. Listen, man, I'm sitting back, bro. I'm listening to this not listening to. Yeah, you know what? No. I was listening to this interview by Eddie Hearn. I wish I could have heard this interview yesterday, because that would have piggybacked into what I was talking about yesterday as it relates to the Bivol and Team Benavidez and the narrative that's being pushed. And I broke this shit down like a 57 Chevy. So I get it. Trust me, I get it. The boxing fans of certain fighters are very, very predictable. You can tell if they are, you can tell who their favorite fighter is or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, and I think this is what I think. I think the boxing fans have put themselves in a hole. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. But the reason why I say I think they put themselves in a hole it's because they put certain narratives against certain fighters, right? But then when their favorite fighter falls into that exact same narrative, then they try to back up, wiggle and poop, and try to switch it up and be like that's different and all that stuff. There, you get what I'm saying? So, so this is the problem. This is what you see. This is what you see going. This is what you see going on. Then they start niggas playing it. You get what I'm saying? They start niggas playing it. So this is the issue. They'll push a narrative, not knowing that same narrative, your favorite fighter is going to fall right into it. We've seen it with Spence. We've seen it with Wilder. We've seen it with Devontae Davis. We've seen it with Canelo. We've seen it with Benavidez. Like literally. I'm explaining to y'all what I'm talking about. Now, as you guys know, this is what you guys do know. Let's see. Hold on, let me do this. Trying to figure out what the fuck that is. You know what? I think let me do this. All right. I changed it to 720. We'll do it like that. I'm gonna play a video from Eddie Hearn. You guys know how I feel about all these promoters, sanctioning bodies. It ain't no love lost, none of that, right? And promoters, sanctioning bodies, the business people of boxing are like they're like attorneys and prosecutors, prosecuting attorneys and lawyers. You get what I'm saying? Prosecuting attorneys and lawyers. They are professional liars. This is what they do. Bob Arum was famously known for saying, when he got caught in a lie on something years ago, he said, "Well, yesterday I was lying. Today I'm telling the truth." True. Hey, yesterday I was lying. Today I'm telling the truth. You get what I'm saying? So, Bob Arum is known for that. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, but it doesn't mean that they lie 100% all the time. They just lie 95% of the time. And so you got to try to read in between the lines when it comes to stuff. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You got to try to read in between the lines. I'm just saying, hey, Daniel, you got to try to read in between the lines sometimes. You get what I'm saying? However, I want to talk about the narratives, right? The narratives have been being pushed. Now, I was always under the impression that, certain fights don't happen or whatever. This fighter say he ain't taking this or doing that. It's because, the guy ducking. Ducking. Everybody say that, right? And I think, more people say it than others when it comes to a fighter who they don't like. And they, and they moonwalk when it comes to the fighter that they do like, right? So I get it. So I'm past that. I realize now that it's the promoters. It's the sanctioning body. The sanctioning body act like Mauricio Sulaiman act like he a promoter. Literally. The man act like he a promoter. So Mauricio, Lord. The man act like, he's one of he act like he's one of the PBC's promoters. How many promoters over at the PBC? Scampson, Tom Brown, the Cubas. You get what I'm saying? So all in the same game. Some would even say, hold on. What did it say? Said restart in approximately 4 minutes. No, we're not restarting. Schedule restart. No, we'll do it. Yeah, do it at 10 a.m. Tomorrow at 2 a.m. Yeah, they got their computer. My computer was getting ready to restart. They get anyway. Hey, check it out. Hey, listen. Hey, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So this what it is, right? So these corporate guys in boxing, I mean, these guys are funny, and I sit back and I listen to these guys, all of them full of shit. All of them are part of the same group, the same posse. They fake like they beefing with each other in public. Like on the internet, you'll hear Mauricio say something about Turki Alalshikh, or this guy say something about Turki Alalshikh. Guess what? All of them, and listen, ain't nobody beefing with nobody. There's no beef at all. You get what I'm saying? As soon as they're not in front of the camera, yes, His Excellency. Yeah, we just, how it is, they been, so as soon as they're not in front of a seconds out camera or a fight hype camera or a fight hub camera, as soon as they're not in front of that, it's back to business. It's back to business. This what's going on. So, anyways, let's continue. I remember Terrence Crawford. Okay, put it this way. Let's go back. Errol Spence. When Errol Spence, put that deal together, him and Crawford put that deal together to fight each other, there was a rematch clause in there. That was publicly known based on what both men said and what was publicly out there that never got denied. Meaning, if any one of those fighters lose, hold on. If any one of those fighters lose, the loser had the right to exercise the rematch clause. In this case, when Errol Spence lost, he exercised the right for the rematch. I don't think no one will argue that. That was public record. He put that out there, yada, 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 yada. So when you have a contract to fight someone, if you try to do anything other than what you are contractually bound to do, you can be stopped, sued, or whatever. I think people with just a halfway decency, that have a half a brain cell in their head, can understand that, right? Cool. So when the IBF mandated Crawford to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, remember, the IBF, Errol Spence had the IBF belt. He didn't defend, he wasn't forced to defend that title. He wasn't mandated to fight nobody for the IBF for like almost 3 years. After he fought Ocampos, he wasn't required to defend that title. That was no mandatory, what I mean by that, right? But that's neither here nor there. Once Jerron Boots Ennis I think he beat the dude from Canada or whatever the case may be, January 2023, something like that. He became the mandatory, the IBF mandatory for Spence's IBF strap. I think January of that year. July of that year, Crawford and Spence ended up fighting each other. So once Crawford beat Spence, they had a rematch clause. Spence activated the rematch clause. So the IBF mandated Crawford to defend this title, the IBF title. But the IBF, knowing damn well he can't defend the title because he has a contract, he's contractually bound to fight Errol Spence in a rematch. So the IBF stripped him, and people who hated Crawford say he was ducking boots. True. They didn't say Errol Spence was ducking boots when boots was Errol Spence's mandatory. No, because that didn't fit the narrative. That's the guy they liked. They said that Crawford was ducking boots. When he had the belt for like 2 months, they stripped him. No problem, right? I don't expect people to be fair and honest. They just not. I get that very well. So the video that I saw with Eddie Hearn explained what happened. He said, look, Turki Alalshikh made this fight happen. But 'Beterbiev won the first fight. He kept his word, and they had a contract for a rematch. In the rematch, he had, he gave Bivol some get back. He probably could have just walked up and said, "Look, I won. I don't want to fight him no more." He said, "No, I'm gonna give him some get back." The get back came. Bivol beat Beterbiev. For both of them got 1 losses. So now, Beterbiev, Bivol, whatever. Bivol like, okay, he got a contract to fight a rubber match. The WBC knew this already. Scamps and Liarwitz knew this already as well. So Beterbiev dropped his belt. Of course, everyone is, Benavidez fans. Oh man, he's scared. He's scared of the Mexican monster. While totally ignoring the fact that this guy has a contract to fight a rubber match, which is going to get paid very, very handsomely. Way more than what anybody else can pay him. Because they're trying to push this narrative that their favorite fighter is this monster that everybody on the planet Earth is afraid of. And when he walks, they run in their house and close their doors and lock their doors. This is the narrative that they're pushing. But nobody believes the narrative outside of them. We'll get back to that later. As it relates to not David Benavidez, as it relates to William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson, first bid drama heats up. What do I mean by that? I'm going to tell you. In a recent development, the WBC has mandated Shakur Stevenson to fight William Zepeda next. WBC mandate, huh? Last week, Shakur revealed his disdain for Turki Alalshikh for reneging on a fight price Shakur says that he was promised. Now, again, this is Shakur Stevenson's side of the story. Shakur Stevenson could be lying. I don't know. Shakur Stevenson could be telling the truth. I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm pretty sure Shakur Stevenson, he has other people that handle his business, maybe Jay Prince and all that stuff there. So whatever they told him is whatever they told him. So that's his side of the story. There's always 2 sides to a story. Now that Shakur has been mandated to fight Zepeda, both sides have 30 days in order to make a deal. If a deal cannot be reached in 30 days, the fight would go to a purse bid. William Zepeda is with Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Shakur Stevenson is with Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Promotions. I'm very anxious to see if either guy, meaning Eddie and Oscar, will be willing to break the bank to make this fight happen. Shakur said Turki tried to lowball him for the Zepeda fight after overpaying him to fight an electrician. True. I'm anxious to see if Eddie Hearn is going to overpay Shakur Stevenson the money that Shakur said that Turki Alalshikh originally offered him. If not, we would keep that same energy with Eddie Hearn. Will we keep that same energy with Eddie Hearn if he don't get the money that he said he was promised by the sheep? Or are we going to say it's different? I know I'm going to keep that same energy. Because I got to point out the hypocrisy and the double standards. You get what I'm saying? There's no consistency. The only thing consistent about boxing is consistent at being inconsistent. That's the only thing. Boxing is consistent at being inconsistent. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. If not, will we keep that same energy with Eddie Hearn? I doubt it. Since William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson have both bent the knee to their bosses, meaning Oscar De La Hoya and Matchroom and Eddie Hearn, will their bosses pay them more money than Turki Alalshikh? I doubt it. Turki Alalshikh isn't involved now. So they can't blame nobody, can't get mad at nobody. It's just Oscar and Eddie Hearn. I better hear Shakur Stevenson being offered big money to fight Zepeda. That's what I better hear. Since he the one brought up about the money. He brought that up. Nobody else but him. If this fight goes to a purse bid, this would be bad news for both fighters. I'm going to tell you why. Because it opens the door for an outsider to win the purse bid for the low. Let's say, I don't see nobody paying no goddamn Shakur $5, $6, $7, $8 million to fight William Zepeda and William Zepeda getting paid. You get what I'm saying? I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I'm just being honest with you, fam. What'd you say, Miss Black Panther? Who you think it is? DJ Quick? You get what I'm saying? I don't see that. I just don't see it. You get what I'm saying? I really don't see that. As I said before, I do not believe Oscar De La Hoya or nor Eddie Hearn will pay Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda the type of money that they want. I really shouldn't even say Zepeda in this fact, because Zepeda don't be talking about money. Zepeda don't be talking about, yeah, man, Turki Alalshikh this and Oscar De La Hoya that and Eddie Hearn did. Zepeda don't say nothing, so I can't really say, I don't see Eddie Hearn. I don't think Eddie Hearn would pay Shakur Stevenson the type of money that he wanted to fight Zepeda. Zepeda is a protected Golden Boy fighter. And Shakur Stevenson isn't a draw. So you got a protected Golden Boy fighter versus a guy that's not a draw. Who's going to break the bank for that? Is Shakur going to say, hey, man, look here, man, Turki Alalshikh promised me this, and this is why I walked away from it. You know what I mean? So now I walked away from that because he ain't paying what he said he was going to pay. So now I'm expecting you to fit that bill because I'm worth that. Well, the market determines your worth, sir. The market determines your worth. I can come out and tell anybody, yeah, dog, man, I'm worth $20 million. If you want to hire me, you got to pay me $20 million. That's what I'm worth. And then they look and say, okay, but damn nigga, you got a Pinto, you got a 1975 Gremlin, you got a doggone a 1962 Chevrolet Impala that ain't fixed up. Let's see. You got an ounce of Reggie. You got a PS5. Well, hold on now. You ain't worth that, and you can't draw flies to shit. True. You can't draw flies to shit, but you telling me you worth something. Say, who you think it will? Canelo? Who you think it will? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like for real. Who you think it is? These dudes be wanting this magical money to fight, and they act like they are superstar Billy Graham. They think they the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, man, you Coco Beware. You Bubba Smith. You Hacksaw Jim Duncan. You ain't Macho Man Randy Savage. You ain't the Ultimate Warrior. You ain't Rowdy Piper. You ain't Hulk Hogan. You ain't Andre the Giant. No, you Coco Beware, fam. Coco Beware can't be walking into WWF talking to Vince McMahon. Hey, look here, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Me and my parent, we supposed to get $10 million to wrestle. Hulk Hogan putting butts in seats. They got dolls and toys all around the world. Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. Say your prayers, take your vitamins. You get what I'm saying? Coco Beware can't be coming in there. Talking about something he's supposed to get me. Nigga ain't sold out a hot dog stand. But he won't, you know what I mean? He want to get paid like Beyonce. Dog, you just came off tour. You had a total of 20. You went on a 10 city tour. A 10 city tour, right? And a total of 25 people came to see you perform combined. It ain't like you had 25 people come to see you in one city, then another 25 in another city, and another 25 in another city. No. You know, out of 10 cities, 25 total people came to see you. And you expect to get paid what Jay-Z getting paid. Anyways, you know, I'm trying to tell you, these niggas think they Canelo, fam. I don't know what it is. These niggas think they Canelo for real, bro. True. Who you think it is? Tank Davis? Who you think it is? Tank? Hey, you get what I'm saying? There you go. Hey, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, fam. Anyway. But I bet hear Shakur being offered big money to fight William Zepeda. As I said before, if this fight go to a purse bid, this would be a bad maneuver for both guys, and I told you guys why. You get what I'm saying? I remember Devin Haney. Y'all remember Devin Haney? Let's go down the yellow brick road with Devin Haney. Let me tell y'all what happened with him. Devin Haney had the WBC junior welterweight belt after the Ryan Garcia fight. You know, we know how that happened. What happened with that? Devin Haney went over ahead and, you know, the WBC mandated him to fight doggone Sandor Martin. So Devin Haney felt like he's supposed to got the big boss man type money. I supposed to get the boss, you know, nigga, I'm boss hog off the Dukes of Hazzards. Nah, you ain't boss hog. You Rascal P. Coltrane. You know what I mean? Listen, you ain't the Duke boys. You ain't Uncle Jesse. You know what I mean? You Rascal P. Coltrane. You know, he think he boss hog, right? You know what I mean? But I just want to throw that out there, right? So anyway, Devin Haney is a pure boxer. Sandor Martin is a pure boxer. Devin Haney have fans, but Sandor Martin ain't got no fans. So Devin Haney felt like, yeah, dog, I ain't getting the kind of money I want, man. Eddie said, y'all supposed to be paying me big money. And it's like, no, dog, no, damn, like, no, it don't work that way. This ain't the Ryan Garcia fight. This ain't this Sandor Martin fight. So Ryan was like, man, forget that. I mean, Devin was like, man, forget that. The fight went to a purse bid. When it went to a purse bid, when it went to a purse bid, Bob Arum won the entire. He won the purse bid for like $2 million. So when the fight go to a purse bid, you know, I think it's like a 60-40 split. I think it's like a 60-40 split. So Devin Haney got 60% of $2 million, and the other 40% go to the other 40% went to Sandor Martin. As you can see, when you do the math, it was way less, a whole lot less than what he wanted. So instead of going through the fight for the low, Devin Haney opted to drop the belt. People said, oh man, damn, Ducky Sandor Martin because he dropped the belt. Yeah, man, he don't Sandor, man. He dropped the belt. But that ain't had nothing to do with it. Listen, the man ain't gonna fight. The man ain't gonna fight for no $1.2 million. Not a Devin Haney. So he gonna defend his title for $1.2 million? No, he ain't gonna do that. But the fans like, no, man, he don't. He was scared of Sandor. True. Ain't nobody scared of no damn Sandor Martin. But I just want to throw that out there. If that fight go to a purse bid, William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson, I'm anxious to see, because listen, I promise you, whatever money he think that he's going to get, that he talked bad about Turki Alalshikh about, I can promise you he ain't gonna get nowhere near that. He ain't gonna get that. And Lord have mercy, if it go to a purse bid, it's gonna be even less. Who gonna bid on it? Who gonna bid big money on it? Y'all know Bob ain't paying a whole lot of money for no fight. Y'all already know that. I tell you what, you know. Well, no, you know what? No, you know, Bob ain't gonna be in it. Oscar De La Hoya, because anybody can bid on it. Oscar De La Hoya, what Oscar gonna do? What Oscar gonna do? You know, if I'm a bet man, I think Oscar gonna pull something. But anyway, if it go to a purse bid, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, Jay Prince ain't putting no money up for it. Mob ties and all, the mob ties ain't putting no money up for no big money up for no Shakur fight. Tell that right now. Eddie Hearn is his best bet. But Eddie Hearn already know. Eddie Hearn like, man, look here, man, the people over here at the zone, I don't blow the $1 billion of their money. They told me don't overpay for nothing no more, or I'm fired. So Eddie they say, Eddie, before you spend any money on a fighter, because we gave you a little budget, you got to run it by us first. And we got to do the numbers. You get what I'm saying? So listen, you better hope like hell that shit don't go to a purse bid. If someone is foolish enough to pay big money on this fight, it would be a financial bloodbath, in my opinion. And everybody knows it. Over the past few days, I've come to realize the promotional companies, the sanctioning bodies, managers, and promoters all play a part in fighters avoiding fights. and avoiding each other. The fighter is the one that gets the blame. And I've always, I've been the one that blamed fighters in the past. I will be honest with you. I have. I blamed fighters in the past. But you know what? I was wrong. True, true, true. Now, some fighters do really be ducking. Like, really duck. Like, okay, perfect example, Jamal Charlo. Caleb Plant slapped shit out of him. Jamal Charlo don't want no smoke with Caleb Plant. Now, that's obvious ducking right there. Mama Hopefield daughter, her daughter, she went all the way up to the door. Not door. And they say, the nigga laying in bed nigga laying in bed, you know what I mean? With Afrobeats music playing in the background, like he on his deathbed. True. Man, listen, what y'all don't know, they kicked that nigga out the hospital. They listen, check it out. They kicked him out the hospital. They kicked him out the hospital within like 6 hours. Man, get your ass up out of here, man. Ain't that motherfucker wrong with you, dog. You get what I'm saying? You coming over here, coming over here with these, got Afrobeats music playing in the background. Getting about the Afrobeat shit. Ain't nothing wrong with you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this nigga. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, as I said before, this shit gonna be a financial bloodbath for somebody. Now again, I don't give a damn. I ain't paying, I ain't losing, ain't no sweat off my nuts. I ain't losing a dime on it. You get what I'm saying? The fighter is the one that gets the blame when their bosses make them avoid certain fights. And another thing, if a fighter's under contract to fight somebody, he can't break the contract, irregardless of what a sanctioned body tries to impose. I think that's common sense. When a fighter try to make, avoid certain fights, that's better known as what? Ducking. The question I have is this. Will Oscar De La Hoya allow William Zepeda to fight Shakur Stevenson? Or will he make Zepeda duck him? I think that I believe the latter. To this day. In other news, rumors have surfaced via Angela Yee and the local media outlets that Floyd Money Mayweather lied about purchasing 62 apartment buildings in New York. In a PR stunt gone wrong, Floyd told the world on camera that he was far from broke and he's living his best life. We did a show on this. Y'all remember that? We did a show about a month ago. We did a show. Yeah, nigga, y'all talking about Floyd broke. Nigga, Floyd walking through New York. Not New York, New York. He walking through New York, nigga. He buying the city. Floyd bought 62 apartment buildings. Do you guys remember what I was saying? I say 62 apartment buildings? How many apartments are there per building? They didn't say a building with 62 apartments. They said 62 apartment buildings. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I ain't got but a GED. But I'm saying, okay, 62 apartment buildings. I've been in New York. Man, I'm building bigger than a motherfucker. He bought 62 commercial apartment buildings. But then how many apartments are there per building? Remember, we were doing the math. I would count my fingers and shit. I said, okay, all right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. We counted all the way to 62. Then I said, okay, how many apartments is there per unit, per building? And the math wasn't mathing. I said, this shit ain't making no sense, dog. New York is one of the most expensive cities in America. I think, matter of fact, New York is the most expensive city in America. Florida ain't got no money like that. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. So they say that Floyd lied about that. However, that was the furthest thing from the truth. The reporter states that Floyd claimed he bought 6 apartment buildings. Wait a minute. No. This is what the reporter said. He claimed that Floyd said he bought 6 apartment buildings. But 1 month ago, Floyd said he bought 62 apartment buildings. Somebody's lying. True. Let's listen to both videos of Eddie Hearn and the reporter talking about Floyd Mayweather. And tell me, what do you think? Today's show has been sponsored by Foster's Barbershop and BuildAShirt.com. If you're ever in the city, you want to get a haircut, y'all please go to Foster's Barbershop, West Tampa, Florida, 1923 Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Download the app Booksy, or you can go to the website and you can book an appointment. Download Foster's Barbershop. Download Booksy and look up Foster's Barbershop to make an appointment. Anyways, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody. Y'all please go subscribe. Become a member of the show. The link is there as well. I think Green Eyes P will drop the link. And also, man, where Nay at? I got Nay right here. Nay the Great. Y'all please go subscribe to Nay the Great. I say it right here, man. Y'all go subscribe to Nay, man. We trying to get Nay. We trying to get Nay to 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel, she go live every morning at 7:30. I want to say Texas time, 7:30 Texas time. So yeah, man, y'all please go subscribe. They go the link right there. Y'all go subscribe, man. Look out for Nate, man. We try to support everybody, who doing what they do, right? Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, I ain't got but a GED, so it's kind of hard for me to figure some of this stuff out. I ain't got an education. I got an education. Hey, listen, man. Shout out to Adrian P. Shout out to Quentin. Shout out to Highlight Space, something in November. My education. You get what I'm saying? Some people went to the schools of higher learning. I went to the schools. I went to the schools of the county jail and stuff like that, and courtroom, stuff like that. You know what I mean? However, the School of Hard Knocks, but however, I got a strong GED. My GED is strong. It ain't one of them county jail GEDs. I have a real GED, like a back in the day GED, and a 1992 GED. And my GED is real strong. So I can count. I know when I dig into my frontal cortex. When I dig into the frontal cortex of my brain and I break down the molecules and atoms, and I split the atom and deep within the atom, I see a chromosome deep within. I can go into my inner thoughts and say, you know what? Now this ain't making no goddamn sense. True. Listen, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? It just ain't making no sense. It is what it is. But before we get into the show, we got to say all praise due to the Most High, the Most Exalted. Now, again, I do not know if Al Heyman is alive. Y'all, please, listen, to my family that's in Cleveland, if you are anywhere in Ohio, to my family that's in Ohio, can you please, let's get in contact with the local authorities and see can we find our brother. Let's see can we find our brother Al Heyman. I have a strange feeling that Tom Brown, Scampson Liowitz, Louis DeCubas, and maybe even Sam Watson. I don't want to throw the brother under the bus. Sam, I don't know you. I don't want to throw you under the bus now, brother. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to preserve, but something ain't right. We need to know if Al Heyman's still alive. I don't know if y'all murked Al Heyman. I don't know if y'all unalived Al Heyman. And then y'all just stepping up saying, yeah, man, you got everything got to go through us. Like we would know where Al at. We just need a welfare check. I just want to make sure he's still alive. Because I believe that y'all unalived him. And then he gone, and the police don't know yet. The police don't know. So we know if somebody want to call the local authorities and see can we find out where Al at, because I'm concerned about my brother. True. Yeah, I'm concerned about my brother. You know what I mean? It is. That's all I'm saying. It is what it is. But before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted. The man that can't be found, that I think them white folks knocked off, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Where he's known in name only. Hey man, when can I get the rest of my money?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't said
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Nigga, motherfucker holler about they want a whole bunch of money. Nigga, who you think it is? DJ Quick? King Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Dude, you caught hell selling out the 7-Eleven parking lot, fam. For real though.
You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You need a testosterone injection. Your estrogen is getting the best of you, my brother. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-masculinity movement. Stop worrying about me with no shirt on. You are part of the estrogen-based anti-black masculinity movement. I just came from the beach in St. Croix. I took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors. Is that all right with you, Negropean? I just took a dip with the ancestors in the ocean of St. Croix. Is that all right with you? Stop worrying about me and no shirt. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. Somebody get that brother some testosterone. His estrogen levels are a bit too high.
You know, some of these dudes' estrogen levels are a bit too high. You know, so we gotta temper that down a little bit. You dig?
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
Brian Custer sit there laughing. He sit there laughing at this fool, man. You know what? No matter what anybody say, I still love you.
I still love you. I just want to spread the love today. That's all. Spread the love, and we still got them goons on deck now.
Hey, who was you, pimp? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Get your motherfucker. Hey, that nigga squeezing me. Get that freak ass nigga up.
You ain't hear my nigga say back the fuck up, dude?
You did? Hey, guess what I was watching last night? But I was watching Let's Do It Again with doggone with Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby. They had John Amos playing Kansas City Mac, and I forgot one of my favorite actors, man. He passed away. Both of them passed away. My other brother playing Biggie Smalls. You get what I'm saying? Let's do it again. He said, you put the whammy. Now you put the whammy. He said, you put the whammy on. You put the whammy on. Why you looking at me like that? Stop looking at me. And don't look at my boy. Don't look at my boys neither. You put the whammy. You put the Hey, he sounded like Deontay Wilder. Yeah, man. You try to put that juju on me. He said, yeah, you put the whammy. You put, hey, put the whammy. Shout out to the face of boxing. Hey, yeah. Ooh, that look good. How much fun? When you're the face of boxing, you can do it like that. And when you're the face of boxing, you can do it like that. Now, let's go over here. All right, hold on, Eddie got the old Lord that verse, boy. They talk about this their purse bid. I'm like, all right, okay, we gonna find out. We gonna find out the real deal. We gonna find out. We gonna find out who's who. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. Here goes Shakur Stevenson right here. Let's see what Shakur talking about. Shakur. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see Shakur Stevenson. See, I'm talking about Shakur. Let's see what Shakur talking about. Or Shakur. You know what I mean? Mama, hoe feel. Straight up hoe. Shakur said, me and my team did this because we want to fight. Now stop lying and crying and make this ish happen. Y'all like playing dirty? Question mark. Well, I'm down to fight. MF. Okay, cool. So this is what I see. This is how I am. Again, I am a tweetologist. I have a master's degree from the streets. Not the streets, the streets. I have a master's degree from the streets to decipher tweets. You get what I'm saying? When it comes to deciphering tweets, reading body language, I'm a master at it. I'm kind of like the Bruce Lee of it. You get what I'm saying? So let's go on over here. Let's go on over here and let's decipher this tweet. So he said, me and my team did this, meaning force this fight. Because he said Turki Alalshikh promised him a certain amount, and he reneged on to try to lower the dollar amount. So he left. So now we finna find out. Hey, shout out to Martin King Boxing. Now we finna find out if the grass is greener. See, you gotta pay. See, boxing is you gotta pay like you weigh. You have to pay like you weigh. You get what I'm saying? You have to pay like you weigh. That's how boxing is, right? You did. You gotta pay like you weigh now. So it is what it is. So hold on. So what he's saying is, me and my team did this because we want to fight. Now stop lying and crying and make this ish happen. Oscar and William Zepeda. Y'all like playing dirty? Well, I'm down for a fight. Check this out. You know why he's saying that? Because Shakur don't want this fight to go to a purse bid. I'm telling y'all right now. If it go, and shout out to Miss Black Panther. Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to La Jessica. And my sister Lisa Bells. If it go to a purse bid, hey, listen, if it go to a purse bid, he would be Devin Haney versus Sandor Martin disappointed. I'm telling you. Hey, JC, y'all stop playing and make the fight. He want to try to come to an agreement. Now, whatever agreement they come to, let's say they can make this agreement within the 30-day allotted to negotiate before the fight goes for a purse bid. He's hoping that, okay, they put enough money together. Well, I may not. Well, he already know. He got to know he ain't gonna get the money that he won't. He already know that. So he kind of like messed up in my opinion. Like, man, look, because Eddie Hearn ain't finna break the bank on you. I'm telling you that right now. Eddie don't learn this lesson. They like, man, shit, man. These motherfuckers talk about getting rid of me, dog. They say, oh, what the deal be no more, dog? Don't blow the big. Eddie Hearn don't blow $1 billion. He did the same thing the PBC did. Now that's what they say. They say he burned. Now, hold on, I'll put it this way. That's what Booger Ray Leonard say. I don't Booger Ray Leonard say that Eddie burned $1 billion. That's what Booger Ray say. There's videos out there where he said that. So anyway, listen, I promise you, Jamie, if this go to a purse bid, boy, Shakur got a decision to make. True. Boy, if it go to a purse bid, and he realized that, dog, on the open market, he realized, man, you ain't worth that. Nigga, Top Rank was being generous with you. A 5-year deal, a 5-fight, $15 million deal. You turned that down. Said Bob was racist. Okay, fine. Then you went to Eddie Hearn. I don't know what Eddie told you to get you to sign with him, but it is what it is. They made the fight with you and Mama Hopefield daughter. The daughter got scared, her period was on, she pulled out. And then now you talking about, yeah. And you made, according to reports, you made $5 million to fight an electrician. Hell, listen, if he got paid $5 million to fight an electrician because Mama Hopefield daughter pulled out, what he would have got paid to fight me? Turki Alalshikh probably would have gained by $3 million. Okay, look, dog, we gonna give you $3 million to fight Coach. So they probably like, my nigga, God damn, we overpaid this nigga. Shit. Oh, all right, I take it out, baby boy. Listen, what we gonna have to do, right? We gotta renegotiate this. Right now, dog, like, I'm not paying you $5, $6, $7, $8 million to fight William Zepeda when I overpaid you to fight the electrician. And you didn't want to renegotiate that. So I'm not doing that. No, man, you told me, you promised me the sun, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. You said you were going to give me the stars, the sun, the moon, and the mountains, dog. Now you saying you just going to give me a cow with some udders, and 2 chickens to lay some eggs with. No, dog, I want what you originally told me. They're like, hold on, look here, baby boy, look. This happen in business all the time. We got to renegotiate. If I overpaid you on one fight, do me a solid on this fight. Now, I ain't doing you no solids, dog. Okay, cool. So I tell you what, go on ahead, see what Eddie Hearn can do, and Oscar De La Hoya can do. Because if Oscar De La Hoya play hardball, because I don't know if he want William Zepeda to fight Shakur Stevenson. To be fair with you, I don't know if he want that fight to happen. Because William Zepeda is a protected fighter. I'm just saying to me, you know what I mean? Golden Boy, y'all know how Golden Boy do it. They're gonna protect their fighters now. You know, Austin, listen, Golden Boy got a whole lot of cans they can feed people. Now, Tevin Farmer opened up their eyes a lot to William Zepeda. They probably like, shit, boy, Tevin Farmer was able to do what he was able to do, and he dropped William Zepeda twice in both fights. If he was able to do, goddamn it, what he was able to do, what's Shakur gonna be able to do? So shit, I don't know about this, man. So what I'm gonna do, we gonna play hardball. And then if the fight go to a purse bid, ain't nobody put no big money up for you. Probably, shit, as a matter of fact, hey, I tell you what, if the fight go to a purse bid, I want everybody in the chat, send me $20. Hold on. If the fight go to a purse bid, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna put some money with it, send me $20, and we gonna see can we gonna see can we win that purse bid. Nick Sack Promotions. Yeah, dog, we do this for the people, by the people, other people, because we come from the people. The people put the money up over here. The True Media Boston family, the True Media family put the money up, dog. Cause we know it ain't gonna be that much. We know, yeah, dog, what you gonna do? Yeah, Daniel Agnew sitting a couple dollars. The Cardino sitting a couple dollars. Miss Connie sitting a couple dollars. Summer sitting a couple of dollars. Miko, you know what I mean? We put it all together. You know what I mean? Now, now we don't, yeah, dog, we earned right this shit here, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Man, I don't like the money we got paid. Hey, look here, dog. Look here, right now, we own your ass, for this one fight. So I tell you what, dog, we own it. My nigga, you fight. You should have took that money from the sheep. That's what you should have did, but you messed up. Now you in our lap. You know what I mean? So we got some fights over here. We got some over here at Nick Sack Promotions, man. We got some fighters. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a whole of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Yeah, we got some, we got a good matchup. Hey, shout out to WMS. Hey, look here, man. We got a little something over here, man. You know what I mean? Hey, look here, man. Hey, check this out. Hey, look here. You get what I'm saying? Hey, we got a little something over here. I'm trying to make that matchup right now. And Hibbity, because Hibbity fight in the pocket. Hibbity is a pocket fighter. He come from the lines of James Lifestyle, Tony, Mike McCallum. Hibbity gonna be right there in the pocket. I can tell you that right now. Shout out to Kevin Lamar. Hibbity gonna be in the pocket. You know what I mean? And we fast enough to catch anybody if they try to run. You try to run in the ring, Hibbity fast enough to catch you. I didn't want to throw that out there. So that's what Shakur talking about. He's like, man, this motherfucker here, boy. Listen, man, y'all need to help him make this fight happen. If I'm Oscar De La Hoya, if Oscar got to keep William Zepeda undefeated. We got to keep him undefeated now. We got to keep him undefeated. So what we gonna do? Because if we fight Shakur, I think Shakur gonna beat William Zepeda. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think William Zepeda, I think his style is tailor made for Shakur to pick him apart. I just even though Shakur ain't got no punching power, but he got good footwork, and I just think now William Zepeda, he's stepping. He gonna step. You know what I mean? So. I just think that Oscar don't want that fight. He probably don't want that matchup. If I'm Oscar De La Hoya, I stall Shakur and Eddie Hearn out. Let it go to a purse bid. Let it go to a purse bid. Yeah, man. Listen, let it go to a purse bid. That's what I say. Yeah. If he let it go to a purse bid, then what? We gonna see what's up. Hey, shout out to something in November. And what you say, Troll say, he say, seems like people trying to make one and done deals instead of actually trying to work together. It is what it is. Hey, Sulu, what you say, found the 12-3 say, he's saying YouTube is not showing all the users in the chat. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, to be honest with you, fam. I don't know what's going on right now. What I do probably after the show, again, because I clean out my cache and all that stuff there, so, but I don't know what's going on with YouTube as related to that. He said your channel is not showing your live right now. My channel not showing my live. I'm looking at me live right here. Yeah, I'm looking at me live right here. Hold on, let me see. What is that? Go to my channel. No. Nope, my channel say live. My channel say live right here, fam. I'm looking at it on my phone. My channel say live right here. Anyway, so we're gonna see what's up. Where's the one with Eddie Hearn? What Eddie Hearn at? Oh, I gotta see this. But this right here had me kind of funny. Had me laughing right here a little bit. Eddie Hearn. Let me see. Let me go right here. Eddie, where Eddie at? I don't know if you guys can hear this. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this.
We stand by our word in business, and we stood on business and said that's what we're doing. You know, I feel like there was a lot of people trying to put pressure on for us to make another move. All right, cool. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on YouTube, but it's cool. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I want y'all to hear this here. You hear this right here. You know, I even saw people coming out saying, "Oh, you know, Dmitry Bivol was offered 8 million. So what? With all due respect, he's made more than that for his fights with Zepeda. But also, it doesn't matter whether we were offered 20 million. Contractually, we couldn't do it, and we wouldn't have done it anyway, and we would never." So what Eddie Hearn just said, we heard that you was offered 8 million to fight, whatever the case may be. He say, so what? He say it doesn't matter. We was offered 20 million. Contractually, we couldn't do it. So if you're on the contract and you honoring an agreement to fight a trilogy with the guy who gave you an opportunity to become undisputed after he beat you, he ran it back, so it's 1-1, whatever the case may be. You can't break that contract. We saw the same thing, as I said. That's why I told you about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now, this way, Eddie, and I'm glad Eddie revealed that, because I wasn't there. I didn't know they had a contract, just like I wasn't there with Spence and Crawford when they signed their contracts. I don't know what's in it, but my thing is, he's saying they had a contract. So it is what it is. Let's go. We've tried to get out of it. So His Excellency has given Dmitry unbelievable. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Who tried to get out of a contract and tried to fight somebody else. Tyson Fury. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder in the second fight, and he was contractually bound to fight Wilder for the third fight? What did Tyson Fury try to do? Do you remember when Eddie Hearn came through and Eddie Hearn went to the Middle East, got in contact with the Saudis, and they was going to put up big money to host an undisputed match between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua? There was only one problem. Tyson Fury had a contract to fight Deontay Wilder. True. Hey, shout out to Rick Timms. Rick, what's going on, fam? So when Tyson Fury tried to fight tried to fight Anthony Joshua, what happened? Deontay Wilder took him to court. And when he went to court, the judge ruled in Deontay Wilder's favor and said, look, nah, baby boy, you got a contract. This contract is binding. You can't try to fight nobody else. You got to fight that man again for the third time. Y'all remember that? To this day. Do y'all remember that? Did Tyson Fury duck Anthony Joshua then? Oh, he ducked him. How he ducked him? And the man got sued. The man contractually bound. He can't break his contract. This is stuff that boxing fans say. And I get it. They put certain narratives, but brother, it is what it is. You can't, I trust my understanding. Let's go. A lot of opportunities. And of course, the rematch that he did as well, he went above and beyond. And we will do the third fight with Zepeda, and we'll stand by our word. So, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I kind of feel like there's been a little bit of an agenda against Dmitry Bivol. I don't see why there's been this big rush to get him to fight his WBC mandatory. I mean, I said that yesterday. I said, why is it such a big rush to get him to fight Dmitry Bivol when you had this man fighting intern representing the intern, WBC intern for 3 years under Canelo? Why all of a sudden now it's a big rush? He been waiting all this. That was my whole point. He been waiting all this time. He couldn't have waited 5 more months. While at the same time the WBC skipping the line. I'm asking some valid questions. What changed? Why you didn't apply that same rule when the guy was here? And I broke that down because all of them was in it together. They had an agreement. Anyways, let's go.
Actually, I think the IBF mandatory is first. But it was like, right, you've got to fight David Benavidez. Okay, well, you know, in every organization, especially when you win a belt, there was no order pre the fight. So all of a sudden, Dmitry Bivol wins the belt, and it's like,
you heard what he said? There was no mandatory or there was no mandatory order pre the Dmitry Bivol and Beterbiev fight. As soon as Bivol beat Beterbiev and become the undisputed champion, I told y'all, Mauricio Suleiman, Skamson Lowitz, all of them are in it together. Team Benavidez in it together. No mandatory pre the fight, which is different from when Boots was the mandatory to Spence, and then McCrawford beat Boots. He inherited the IBF mandatory, and even though he was contractually bound to fight Spence, he couldn't fight anybody else but Spence. You know, the IBF stripped him because they was honoring the mandatory that carried over to Crawford. This is different. There was no pending mandatory prior to the fight. So that told me this is our opportunity to move in and get that belt. Because either we're going to strip him or he's going to drop it. We know he got a contract to fight the third fight. We know that. But we promised David Benavidez we were going to make him a champion. So we're going to go. I'm going to go ahead and make the Mando right now. I'm going to push everybody back, even though I'm second in line. And we're going to make that happen. And we know how we're going to get the belt. And David Benavidez fans saying Dmitry Bivol is ducking him. True. Method de Monta. Oh, okay, let's continue.
you must fight David Benavidez next. Like, all right, well, we've won the belt. Are we not allowed to have a defense first? And by the way, not only are we not allowed to have a defense first, it's an undisputed fight, and it's the biggest fight in the division. Will you not allow that? It's like, no, you've got.
Didn't they say, they fight for undisputed again? Don't they say undisputed on Trump mandatories? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's different, I guess. That's different. Well, let's go.
Got to fight him, and now it's the first bid. It's just like, okay, well, obviously we can't do it because contractually we can't do it, and we've given our word that we'll fight the third fight. So it's pretty straightforward, really. I was just quite surprised by not necessarily agendas, but negativity from certain areas that should just acknowledge. It's very straightforward. We did a deal with His Excellency to say thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to fight Arthur again. Thank you, Arthur. And if we win, we will give you the opportunity to run it back. It's one apiece. And that's where we are.
You know what? I totally agree with that. I think that's fair. True. Fuck how you feel about Eddie Hearn. This ain't about your feelings. I'm saying I think that's the right thing to do. That's why I say the hell with the WBC belt. We see the play. We don't peep the play. Anyways, okay, let's go back over here to Shakur Stevenson. Just want to throw that out there. Let's go back to Shakur. Let's see what's going on. So he better hope like hell. Hey, so hold on. This two-tone the superstar. Hey, shout out to Tone. This nigga be making me mad. This one nigga doing this goddamn two-tone the superstar be pissing me off. But that's why I like him though. He funny. He funny is all I do. Here you go.
Shakur Stevenson get ducked so much, niggas called Turki Alalshikh like, man, hey, man, I ain't trying to have Zepeda run this squabble, bro. It's getting into the 5th hour. I need you to lower Shakur pay. That's what I need y'all to do. Lower that man pay there. We ain't putting Zepeda up in there. Why are we gonna put Zepeda up in there so rockstar Shakur Stevenson can outbox this nigga, pillar to post, post to pillar? We ain't about to do that. Yeah, we all know William Zepeda gonna go from throwing 100 punches around, and when he fights Shakur, this shit gonna go down about 30 punches because he gonna be getting his face counted off, and them punches gonna be hitting flush. Man gonna be looking a bloody mess. And I know y'all gonna say his hands was brittle. Floyd's hands was brittle too. And wasn't nobody walking down no Floyd Mayweather. That's the chiller killers. Chiller killers. Yeah, it's musty at the highest level, respectfully.
That's when he tried biting. I ain't.
So that's Tone's take. So y'all check this out. He said Turkey tried to lowball rockstar Shakur. Guess what? He ain't seen lowball yet. He seen He said, yeah, man, Turkey tried to lowball him. He paid the man $5 million fighting an electrician. He tried to lowball Shakur. I said, okay, guess what? He ain't seen lowball. Wait till he see what's gonna happen now. Wait. Hey, wait. Hey, shout out to Boss Desk. Listen, wait till he see what's gonna happen now. He ain't seen lowball yet. Hey, you better ask Devin Haney. True. Hey, you better ask Devin Haney. Yeah. Look here, man. Look here, man. Hey, yeah, listen. Today's price, yesterday's price ain't today's price. They try to lowball you. Okay, all right, cool. You ain't seen lowball yet. Now, let's see how much money you gonna get now. Let's see how much money you gonna get now. Now that Eddie Hearn and Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya have to negotiate with each other within 30 days to try to make this fight. You finna see lowball. I promise you that. You finna see lowball. And Lord, please don't let it go to a purse bid. Boy, if it go to a purse bid, I don't know, boy. What is Shakur? Is Shakur gonna drop that belt? Man, I ain't fight for no $1 million. We seen this play out already. Now I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. You think if you feel that Turkey tried to lowball him after overpaying him in the second and in his first fight? Oh, boy, Lord have mercy. You ain't seen lowball yet. Zepeda ain't making a whole lot of money, but he cool with what he making with Golden Boy. Eddie Hearn, you got to worry about feeding the beast. What's your cool going? Yeah, dog. I need at least $5 million, dog. You know what Eddie gonna say? Look, man, $5 million, man. God damn, man, you ain't. Who you think we tank? You ain't no tank, man. $5 million. Well, I made $5 million my last fight. He said, yeah, that was because His Excellency was being generous. He overpays fighters all the time. That's what he does, but he didn't want to do it the second fight. Well, I need you to at least match what he said he was gonna pay me. That we don't have no contract to that. I can't match that. What you mean you can't match it? Look, here's the deal. You're very talented. You're a talented kid. You're a talented young man. You're a silver medalist. You have great footwork. Defensively, your jump back game is second to none. But $5 million, it's kid. Lord, I mean, God damn, that's Lord have mercy. Like how, this is not going to, this is just too much. Well, no, I really want $8 million. I really want $7 to $8 million. That's what I should be getting. Look, man, Lord have mercy, boy, this nigga's delusional. Hold on, let me tell you something. Let me go talk to my bosses over there at DAZN. Hey, boss. Yes, mate. Mate. I have this wanker here. I'm named Shakur Stevenson. You talking about the curly head, Puerto Rican, black Puerto Rican dude from New Jersey. Yeah, him. He said he want $7 million to fight William Zepeda. I said, where he gonna get it from? He said that's what he's paying, what he's worth. I say, the market dictates what you're worth. You don't just come in here and say you want to get paid this and goddamn it, and you ain't got $7 million demand. I'm just saying. Man, go back and tell that nigga, man, he ain't getting nowhere near that. Yeah, Eddie, what's up? Yeah, man, my boss told me to tell you that. They told me to tell you, can I use the N-word in this case? Yeah, you can use the N-word between me and you. My boss told me to tell you, tell that nigga that he ain't getting nowhere near that. True. I don't know if you want to call Black Lives Matter or call Al Sharpton or call Roland Martin. Maybe you want to protest, but outside of that, yeah, I think that's about it. So what number they talk about? Well, okay, hold on, I'm gonna go back and talk to him. Hey, boss. What's up, 80? Yeah, the wanker wants to know. The wanker wants to know what type of number we talking about. So if we're not gonna pay him 7, he want to know, can we at least pay him 5? 5? No, 5 what? No, we can't do 5. I tell you what, this is what I was thinking about. I was thinking about maybe like a cool $3 million. A cool $3 million. I don't think he's gonna go for that. Hey, tell him take it or leave it. Tell him take it or leave it. Come back in there, wanker. Talk to the wanker. Wanker? Yeah, Eddie, what's going on? Why do you keep calling me wanker? Oh, don't worry about it. Just a inside British joke. My boss is saying they got 3 for you. 3? That's $4-5 million less than what I originally asked for. Yeah, Lord have mercy, boy, shaking like booty me. I don't know what this nigga think about. They say 3. That's the best they can do. Y'all paying me less than what Turki Alalshikh was gonna pay me. Yep, that's why you should have took that deal. True. That's why that's why you should have took that deal. See, you should have taken it. And then you cursed the Sheik out on Twitter. You disrespected the Sheik. So now that money gone. The money gone, fam. That's what we got for you. Man, fuck that. It's finna go to a purse bid. You don't want to go to a purse bid. You better go talk to Jay Prince. Hey Jay. Yeah, what's up, man? Jay, look, man, let's go to a purse bid, man. I think we can get big money on the open market. Now Shakur, me being your manager, mob ties, and we run the city of Houston. I control every politician in Houston, but I think that we might have miscalculated your value. We might have, jumped out there a little bit, calling people's bluff, and they letting us know that we really ain't worth that. So I think the Turkey deal probably was the better deal, because if this goes to the open market and purse bid, we might have a Devin Haney, Sandor Martinez situation. So let's see, can we double back and holler at Turkey? True. Listen, I'm just saying. Hey, look here. Hey, Rick, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what it's gonna be.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kick
that.
a Pre?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want my money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Niggas right here. But I keep telling y'all, these niggas think they taking Canelo. Hey, shout out to Keto. Listen, they think they taking Canelo. You know what I mean? They just come to this motherfucker thinking they tell like, man, hey, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Javante Tank Davis. Shakur, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say I'm going to pay your ass these $3 million. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Shakur, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Now walk it off. True. I hope it work out. I hope he get the money he want. Well, them 7 million, he said, he won't. Listen, I hope he get it. I seriously doubt it, though. They may have to pawn some jewelry or something. They better start pawning that jewelry they got. Pawn a Lambo with through a thigh doors, or you know what I mean. Pay that Rolls Royce off or whatever. You know what I mean. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think Mob Tie's gonna put that money up. I just don't think they're gonna do it. That's all I'm saying. I know you got you got slow talking, laid back Jay Prince. I like Jay Prince. I do. But I'm saying I don't know, boy. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one, boy. This one here, boy. Woo! You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, and then you curse the man out on, then you like snapped on the man on Twitter. How you gonna snap on the dude? How you gonna snap on the dude that's gonna pay you the most money than anybody in America? That's the last dude you snap on. Listen, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Man don't overpay you to fight an electrician, and just because he don't want to overpay you again for another fight, you getting mad snapping on him. That's biting the hand that feeds you. Yeah, that was a dumb move. I don't know who advised him to do that, bro. I'm just saying, I don't know who advised him to do that. That's all I'm saying. You know, they get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, they want to see me. They got to pay me. Okay, I tell you what, let this shit go to first bid, and you finna get a Devin Haney reality check. When I say Devin Haney, I'm talking about when Devin Haney fight with the first bid with Sandor Martin. And guess what? Bob Arum won that bid by himself. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up to buy that fight. Matchroom didn't show up. Queensberry didn't show up. Golden Boy didn't show up. PBC didn't show up. The only person that showed up to Devin Haney's first bid for Sandor Martin was Top Rank. This is gonna be the same situation. If you go to a first bid, Oscar De La Hoya gonna be sitting there like, man, what you gonna do? Who gonna play? Who gonna play? You know, because Oscar's gonna take care of. He's gonna take care of William Zepeda. Well, if we go to a purse bid, I think, if we go to a purse bid, then, whoever wins the bid, I think it's a 60-40 split. So if you win it for $3 million, 60% goes to Shakur and 40% goes to William Zepeda. So that's going to be a lot less than $3 million guarantee that he was going to get paid at Top Rank, and a lot less than what Turki Alalshikh was going to pay him. So now he fighting for the low. You get what I'm saying? Miscalculation, baby. True. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, let's go over here. Hey, shout out to Jay Smith. What did he say? He say facts. He should have stayed at Top Rank. Going to Eddie wasn't in most of the decisions. Bob was building him correctly. Hey, shout out to Nate. Hey, what you say, Keno? Keno say he don't realize the position he had over with Top Rank. Man, bro.
But this ball been taking the Eastern matches. Fight another ball.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Man, all I'm saying is, that's all I'm saying, fam. I hope it work out. I hope he get all the money he want. What'd you say? The Boston Don say? He say Tank can get $4 million, but Shakur, how the fuck he getting $3 million? Mind blowing. Hey, look. All I'm saying is, you got to pay how you weigh, fam. It's a known fact. It's a known fact what Tank bring to the table. Believe hate it or love it, Tank bring it to the table now at the live gate, and people be excited. They be talking about Tank right here in this city, man. Tank got a fight coming up, man. This and that. People still talk about Tank and Lamont Roach. Yeah, man, Tank lost, or he took the knee, or whatever, or Lamont won, or it was a draw, whatever. They still talk about it. So you get what I'm saying? So we know what Tank bringing to the table. Tank has a rabid fan base. He kind of like a cult-like leader. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, let's go over here. I remember a month ago. Wait a minute. I got to pull this one up too. Hold on, y'all bear with me one moment. Yeah, I don't know. These niggas around here thinking they supposed to be getting paid. I don't know what's wrong with these dudes. Listen. I'm all for a man getting paid what he think he should weigh. But check this out. You don't dictate. You can't tell the people. You can't tell the paymaster what they should pay you. This what you should pay me. That's what I want. Okay, then don't take what they're offering and move on and see if somebody else gonna pay for it. Because I don't think Shakur is gonna put any money up. If that fight go to a purse bid, Jay Prince or nobody over there gonna put the money up to buy that fight for no purse bid. If it go to the purse bid, they ain't buying that fight. They ain't gonna put the money up for their own fight. I'm pretty sure of that. Man, shit, I want $8 million, dog. Oh, shit, can I buy this fight for $8 million? Yeah, but then I got to get Zepeda 60. I got to give Zepeda 40% of that, not 40. I got to give him 40% of that. So shit, I don't know, man. Jay, what you think? Hey, man, I don't believe in going to my bank account and paying for fights, because I've always dealt with Bob Arum. Me and Bob got a really, really good working relationship. But you kind of like left that situation and burnt that bridge down. But we might have to revisit that later on down the line. So now we over here with Eddie Hearn and Fast Car Eddie. He talking real slick right now. But then we had the Turki Alalshikh situation. But you kind of like blowed that up as well. So, two of our options or two of our pieces have been removed from the chessboard. So now it's just Eddie and Oscar. So hopefully we can negotiate the best deal possible for the situation under these circumstances. True. You get what I'm saying? I mean, hey, Nate, just imagine what that conversation was like. Just imagine that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't ride it, motherfucker, man. Hey, coach, what you think, man? That nigga, you should have took that money, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't know what. Nigga, I could have told you that. I could have told you that was a bad move. Again, maybe they know something I don't know. I'm hoping that the brother get the $6-7 million he want. I'm hoping he get it. I'm hoping he get the $6 or $7 million he want to fight Sandor Martin, to fight doggone William Zepeda. I just don't see it. I'm just saying me, I don't see it. Anyways, let's go over here. Shout out to my dog Money May.
We go 3-1. And you don't drive that. It's close to 15 minutes. You're right. It's close to 15 minutes.
New reports have raised doubts about Floyd Mayweather Jr. Eyes claims of investing in a $402 million Manhattan apartment portfolio just over a month after Mayweather announced his biggest deal yet, acquiring 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Business Insider reported that no such deal appears to have occurred. Floyd recently posted a video on Instagram claiming he bought 6 apartment buildings, stating that they are all his properties with no partners involved. However, Business Insider has contradicted these claims, stating that the ownership of the buildings remains unchanged and they are not Mayweather's, as he stated. Many are left questioning why Mayweather would make such a bold, untrue claim about his financial dealings.
Ever. All right, now Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here's what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing people into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. We go 3-1.
Hey, y'all remember? Hold on. Y'all remember? Okay, hold on. Let's go over here. I got the receipts. Y'all know I got the receipts now. Let's go on over here. Let's go on over here right here. Let's pull this up right here. 62 apartment buildings. Huh? Y'all remember about a month ago? What we did? We went live. Y'all remember that live show we did? Don't worry about it. Listen, I'm finna pull it up right now. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I was like, man, this shit ain't making no goddamn sense, man. Nigga got 62 apartment buildings. Then how he did that? That nigga got 62? Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Matter of fact, hold on, what that thumbnail at? Matter of fact, this the show right here. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all right here. This the show right here. Floyd Mayweather buys 62 apartment buildings in New York. Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Not only that, where's the thumbnail? Where's the thumbnail for this? Don't worry about it. I have it. I have it right here. Let me see. I'm going to pull up the thumbnail. I'm going to pull up the thumbnail right here. Yeah, y'all remember that? Floyd rubbing his hand like the bird, man. I said, boy, y'all talking about Floyd broke. Nigga, Floyd ain't broke. Y'all see what time it is? You know, Money May went to New York. Not New York. He went to New York, you see, and bought 62 apartment buildings. Not an apartment building with 62 apartments. He bought 62 commercial apartment buildings. That's what he said. All right, let's go. All right, this nigga here must be richer than God. I didn't know that nigga had money like that. Shit. Damn, that's a lot of goddamn apartment, man. Nigga, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Warren Buffett? Oh, you must be Mark Zuckerberg. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out. Y'all remember that? This is a thumbnail right here. He bought 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. Now, I ain't got but a GED, but that math didn't even sound right. Sit there, man. I'm just saying that. Sit there. He got that for a steal. 402, bro. Floyd Mayweather don't even have he got a net worth of $400 million, according to the white folks. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, according to Forbes, he got a net worth of $400 million. So you bought 62. So you put your entire net worth and buying 62 apartment buildings for $402 million. Now I figured that out with a GED, but I got a strong GED. Hey, Miss Connie, I ain't got no regular GED. Really, it's kind of like a junior college degree. Now you go to junior college to get a certificate, kind of like a junior college degree, but it's a strong GED though. It's strong. You get what? It's a strong GED though. It's about, it's strong though. It's strong. So I'm trying to figure. I say, my basic math. I got basic math. I'm like, God damn, this shit ain't, goddamn Floyd balling like that. God damn, he ball. Hey, let's hear it again. One more time. Let's hear it one more time. Now that's 50 Cent. 50 Cent back here laughing. 50 Cent over here laughing. That's him laughing in the background.
And you don't drive that. It's close to 15 minutes. You're right. It's close to 15 minutes.
New reports have raised doubts about Floyd Mayweather Jr. IPOs as claims of investing in a $402 million Manhattan apartment portfolio just over a month after Mayweather announced his biggest deal yet, acquiring 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Business Insider reported that no such deal appears to have occurred. Floyd recently posted a video on Instagram.
Hey, they said reports have claimed no such deals have ever occurred. They got in contact with the people who own the property. They got in contact with the people who own the property. They said, wait a minute, man. Floyd, man, Floyd, Floyd, they bought 62. Floyd, they bought 62 apartment buildings in New York. Oh, he did? Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I agree. I got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, I got my own liquid. If that means cash for those, I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about
very important.
All right, okay. All right, just had to play that. $300 million a month now, real estate. So maybe this is the property he was talking about that he don't own.
Claiming he bought 6 apartment buildings, stating that they are all his properties with no partners involved. However, Business Insider has contradicted these claims, stating that the ownership of the buildings remains unchanged and they are not Mayweather's, as he stated. Many are left questioning why Mayweather would make such a bold, untrue claim about his financial dealings.
They say many are wondering why would Floyd Mayweather make such a bold, untrue claim about his financial dealings.
this tape.
Sources say, hold on. Sources say Al Heyman, they say Al Heyman done ran off on the plug.
Ran off on the plug twice.
Sources say the reason why Al Heyman is in hiding, he done ran off with people's money.
Ran off on the plug twice.
The sources say, I don't know how true that is now, but boy, a little Tweety bird told me. I was talking to a Tweety bird the other day. I say, Tweety. He say, what's up, coach? I say, Tweety bird, what you heard? What's the word for the day? He say, man, Al Heyman, man, owes so many people money, man, he on the run.
Ran off on the plug twice.
He is, yeah. IRA looking for him, the FBI looking for him, the CIA looking for him, the Department of Homeland Security looking for him, the National Guard looking for him. We can't find him. Can't find him. Yeah, what happened? He ran off on the plug.
Ran off on the plug twice.
Have you talked to Floyd? Yeah, he ran off with Floyd money too.
Ran off on the plug twice.
For real? Y'all don't believe me? Go Google that shit.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
But we still got to thank Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
You dig?
Nigga, please.
Anyway, hold on. Let's finish this up. Let's go back over here.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here's what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing people into my lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. We go 3-1.
And you don't drive them.
Hey, they say floor line. All you flowballs, hey, for all you flowballs out there now, I want y'all saying, oh man, they hating on the black man. They trying to tear the brother man down. No. This ain't this man. They say the man capping, man. They say the man capping. $300 million a month. That's $3.6 billion a year. Like, nigga, you making more money than Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos gonna make $3.6 billion a year. He ain't making $300 million a month. He making a lot now, but not $300 million a month. Oh, so you making that kind of money now? Yeah, dog, $300 million a month. You know, I'm in real estate. You know, I'm heavy into real estate. Oh, you is?
After my God, I respected you. I respect you. After my God. I respect you. After my God. Give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take a picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
He needs air. Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to take a lot to do. All right, why are you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, guys.
After my God, I respected y'all. True. Get off your knees, nigga. Why are you on your knees? For what? Floyd broke. He ain't got no money no more, man. Why you on your knees, dog? Well, ready to confess your undying love. Get off your knees, fam. They right here scandalizing Floyd name. You know what, man? I'm you know what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna drop the phone line. I think this is a diabolical scheme by the man to tear down my brother's image. Floyd Money Mayweather made the most money than any boxer in the history of boxing. And the white man cannot stand that. So what they are trying to do,
They are trying to tear our brother down, dismerchify his name, destroy his character assassination attempt, knowing doggone well that he's making $300 million a month. He's making $3.6 billion a year. He really did buy 62 apartment buildings in downtown Manhattan. He really did buy that. The man is so upset that Floyd uses OPM, other people's money, in order to make things happen, that they trying to scandalize and dismerchify my good brother's name. True. But two things can't be true at the same time. We still can't find Al Heyman. Sources say he's on the run. He owe a whole lot of people. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to drop these phone lines. Y'all call the show, man. Tell me what you think about the Shakur Stevenson situation. What do you think about what Ed Hearn had to say? And what do you think about, Floyd, like I said before, Mr. Floyd Mayweather, being caught up in lying about the property that he bought.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Like I said before, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Coach, you know I'm going to call in, bro. This guy, bro, I don't know where to start, man. Brother, Floyd Mayweather, lying motherfucker. So the truth is out, huh?
Hey, man.
Coach, brother, when you did that show, and you told us that this guy bought 63 buildings in Manhattan, 62, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Brother, every New Yorker in the chat knew this motherfucker was lying, bro. Me personally, I rolled my eyes. I was shaking my head, bro, literally. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about now? Coach, I lived in Spanish Harlem about 25 years ago. I left, never went back. There was drugs everywhere. And that guy bought a building or two, several buildings in that area, I understand. But when we're talking about lower Manhattan, where I took you, bro.
Yeah, we took me up. Yeah, you took me over to lower Manhattan.
Stop, bro.
But it looked nice.
Brother.
It looked nice over there. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, wherever he was at, that video he showed, that clip that he's walking down the street is beautiful and clean. Brother, stop it. Bro, I don't, bro. Listen, bro. The motherfucker's lying, bro. Like, you're a grown-ass man, bro. You know? I'm speechless, bro. I don't know what to say, coach. You know? And this motherfucker, bro, isn't he like near 50, right?
Who, Floyd?
He's 50,
no, Floyd, 48. He's 48.
Okay, all right.
Nigga don't bought,
yo, man,
he don't bought
listen,
skyscrapers. He owns skyscrapers in Dubai.
Brother.
He owned a skyscraper, in New York.
Bro, if you're not a billionaire, you're not buying 62 buildings in Manhattan, bro. Okay? For real, coach. Bro.
No, you got to be a multi-billionaire. And I mean, in order for you to buy 62 apartment buildings in New York, bro, you got to have Jeff Bezos type money. Warren Buffett type money.
Multi-billionaire, bro.
Elon Musk type money.
And the motherfuckers that have it, they don't even talk that way. They don't move like that, bro. You know what I mean? This guy always talking about he's got this, he's got that. Bro, nobody cares about your motherfucking money, man. I got my own shit, bro. I'm not bragging. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bro? Listen, and another thing, stop wearing all that goddamn jewelry, man. You're too old for that shit, bro. You're looking stupid. Is that why he needs all that security, coach? So he doesn't get robbed? You know? Hey, man, fuck that guy, bro. He's full of shit, bro. 62 buildings? Yeah, okay. All right. But anyway, coach, Shakur, listen, bro. In his case, man, I wish him luck. You know, if I were him, I would apologize to Turkey. You know, and tell them that you made a mistake, bro. You know what I mean? In this case, take what they give you. You know, this somebody needs to tell this guy, man. I'm sure he knows this, coach. As a professional fighter, you know that this fight goes to purse bid, bro. He's in for a big surprise, bro. I know he knows he's gonna get a lot less, coach. We all know this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't see. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know what Turki Alalshikh offered him. I'm hearing Shakur was looking to make more than what he made in the last fight, and he got overpaid for that fight. And
Yeah.
you know, a lot of promoters say the same thing. They say Turki Alalshikh overpay fighters, you know, in order to make these cards happen. Al Haymon did the same thing with the PBC. Eddie Hearn did the same thing with Matchroom, and Turki is doing the same thing. I think the only difference is, you know, he got an entire country backing him, and they got deep pockets.
Yeah.
But if the guy didn't want to overpay you again for that fight, I don't foresee Eddie. Like, where Eddie gonna get the money from to pay him that $7 million I'm hearing he wanted? I just don't see it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not happening, bro. Even Eddie don't want to pay him. Listen, man. Tell the man you made a mistake running your mouth. You know, get on your knees, kiss the ring if you have to. I mean, again, he's for a big surprise, man. First bid, bro. It's the money is going to be super low, bro. He thinks that they're lowballing him now. Wait, he's not going to like that number. Wait till he hears it. Hey, coach, you think he'll drop the belt? But where is he going to go? You know.
I mean, you know what? I really don't know. That's $1 million question. I know Devin Haney dropped the belt, and again, I'm not the one that's saying Devin Haney dropped the belt because he was afraid of Sandor Martin. He just was not going to fight for that low number after making more money than that in his previous fights. So he made a business decision. So I get Shakur, not Shakur, but Devin Haney's position. However, you know, it's all about leverage as well. The only leverage that Shakur Stevenson has is that belt. So I think whatever happens, he's going to fight to keep that belt because that's his only leverage. Without the belt, he really gonna have issues trying to get people to fight him. At least he can say, "Well, I'm a champion." You know, you got to. If you beat me, you can become a champion. So if he lose that leverage, I don't know. I don't think he'll drop it.
Well, listen, man. He's gonna get a lot less. He thinks he's a superstar. He's boring. He's a fake Puerto Rican. Okay, he doesn't sell. He puts people to sleep. And I tell you, I think his best move. If he doesn't take what they give him, bro, drop the belt. I don't know, move on. But again, I wish him luck. And that's it, coach. That's all I got, man. Respect from New York.
Absolutely. Yes, I do. Hey, shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Lisa Bell. She was talking about Jake Paul signing all these female boxers. Well, I know Jake Paul, he signed Alicia Baumgartner. And I think that was a great move. And I think that was a great move by Alicia Baumgartner and Jake Paul. Because Amanda Serrano is probably going to retire after the third Katie Taylor fight. When Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight again, and people may be asking why they fighting each other again. Well, they make the most money fighting each other. I mean, they become millionaires fighting each other. Hell, I'm hearing, you know, again, I haven't seen the contracts, but I'm hearing that Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, their last fight, they made like $3 million a piece or something of that sort. Or maybe more, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no women making that kind of money in boxing. You get what I'm saying? What women you know making that? I can't name one. Matter of fact, they might have got paid more than that. Because that was on Netflix and stuff like that, fighting on the because Mike Tyson was the draw, you know, that undercard. So yeah, they made you get what I'm saying? They made a lot of money, bro. So it just makes sense. Just fight each other. I think if Amanda Serrano were to win his last fight, which I don't know, she lost 2 close ones. If she were to win, I think she rides off into the sunset. I don't think we're going to see her and Carla. Hold on. I don't think we're going to see her and Alicia Baumgartner fight each other. So if she go ahead, and what you said, Lisa, you said you heard it was way more than that. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Lisa? All jokes aside, I heard it was like $5-6 million. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, to be fair. But that's why I just threw $3 million out there. But I heard it was like $5-6 million a piece they won. But however, Alicia Baumgartner is younger. She's very talented. She's beautiful. Fine as all outdoors. And you can market her. Jake Paul can market her. I think that's a great move by Alicia Baumgartner going over there. Because now she can get all those fans who love Katie Taylor, love Amanda Serrano, love Jake Paul over there. And listen, if she work it right, she can get in, you know, she can go ahead and ride that wave. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey, talk to me.
You hear me, Coach?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So you said Shakur is going off on Turki Alalshikh, or you said something disrespectful or something?
Yeah. I mean, like he said that yeah, I can go right to his Twitter page. He said that yeah, man, Turki Alalshikh off, you know, hold on, let me go here. Yeah, it's right here. Shit, I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote what he said. So I'm gonna just read it directly. I'm gonna just read directly from him. Let's see, me and my team, yada yada yada. But anyways, go ahead. He said something. He kind of like said something.
Yeah, so it's just okay. So I don't know if these fighters, coach, understand how economics work. I don't know if they took a lesson out of AB's playbook, but as you see, once AB disrespected Al on that extreme level, Al Heyman was done with him, and as you said, he was fighting on the Chitlin circuit. I hope Shakur don't get into no thing with Eddie Hearn in the future saying Eddie not paying me enough or he paying me the same as Top Rank. Because at some point it ain't but so many promoters that's gonna pay you so much money, or I should say the top promoters that's gonna pay you. So I just don't think these young kids understand about the lessons about burning bridges like at a certain time in your life. I remember even Bud after the lawsuit with Bob Arum, even Bob Arum said, you know, I like Bud. He never did anything disrespectful. So even after that, I would still sign him back if he wanted to come back right now.
Yeah, they settled out of court. That got settled out of court.
So I just don't understand it. So I just hope he understands, you know, what type of fire he playing with.
Well, this what Shakur Stevenson said on April the 5th. So Oscar De La Hoya said after all that shit talking, Shakur Stevenson pulls out of the Zepeda fight. So Shakur fires back at Oscar. He said, "Is that what they told you?" Laughing emojis. He said, "Turki promised me a number, and now he going way back on that number that he promised me and sending his tower boys to run me info instead of telling me straight up what he trying to do. I don't bow down to nobody, Mr. De La Hoya. Now let's negotiate." So that's what he said.
Hold up, he said sending his power boys. He said that?
Yeah, he said, yeah, go this thing out.
Yeah, he done fucked up. Yeah, he done fucked up. He probably went too far there, but you know, like you said, he'll learn a Devin Haney lesson, because I guarantee you, Devin Haney turned down that shit with the purse bid as we did the show on in the summer with Sandom or whatever and Bob Arum. I guarantee you he ain't getting that much money to fight whoever he's fighting on May 2nd. So it's a dangerous slope, coach, that they playing with these youngsters. They think talking on social media and talking tough, but I don't think they understand, like, when you don't have that money in your bank account to back up what's coming out your mouth. I just hope you got a backup plan. And I'm not saying the man doesn't have the right to, you know, exercise his opinion, but it's like you said, you got paid this much money to fight a damn electrician. You didn't fight Kid Austin. You ended up fighting somebody else, and you got a big bag for fighting them. So I don't understand what is, maybe, like you said, Turki's like, well, here, I'm going to pay you this for that. And then maybe if you get in the ring with Gervonta or somebody, I'll pay you more. But it's a slippery slope, coach. That's all I got, man. These kids got to watch what they saying, because money talks, and you know bullshit walks, bro.
Absolute, fam. Yeah. So this is why I said what I said the other day when we did the show on Shakur Stevenson. I said, okay, he sent his tower boys. You don't bow down to nobody? Okay, fine. Let's see how much money you get now. See, this is what I think. I think that Shakur, if Shakur wanted to reply back to Oscar De La Hoya, he should have just said, "Is that what they told you?" Well, you know, that's not what happened. But anyways, let's negotiate and make the fight with me and William Zepeda. All this extra stuff, you know, Turki promised me a number. You know, he going back on their promise. He's sending his tower boys instead and telling me straight up, I don't bow down to nobody. Okay, so you don't bow down and this and that. He promised you a number. Okay, so will you be able to get that number in this negotiations with Oscar De La Hoya? Your team negotiating with Golden Boy. That's the $1 million question. Okay, whatever that number was, okay, will you be able to get that number now? Do you get what I'm saying? You know, and you feel me? You know, whatever that number was, will he be able to get that number now? You know, because it's all about leverage. Like, what leverage do you have? Well, if you're a fighter that, okay, okay, I'll give you an example. It's a perfect example. Canelo. What leverage does Canelo have? Well, I'm the biggest draw in North America. Fans get excited every time I get ready to fight. I'm guaranteed to sell 500,000 or more pay-per-views. When I fight, I'm a walking economy. What do I mean by that? Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez are walking economies. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. When a fighter that's in demand, like a Canelo, comes to the city of Las Vegas, people fly all over to book hotel. You know, people fly all over from all over the country, in private planes and commercial airlines. So the airline company is making money because a lot of people are flying in to see Canelo. The hotels are making money because now Canelo is fighting. Everybody coming in to get a hotel room. The casinos are making money. All of these people are coming to the city that normally wouldn't be here at this particular time because Canelo was fighting. The restaurants are making money. The shopping malls, everything makes money. He's a walking economy. Man, Canelo had a fight. Man, listen, how much the city of Vegas made this weekend? Man, we made about $100 billion this weekend on this Canelo fight. He's a walking economy. True. He brings money to the city. Gervonta Tank Davis, same thing. He's not on the level of Canelo, of course. He ain't nowhere near Canelo. But I'm saying for a black fighter, he do better than all the other black fighters in America. When Tank come to New York, guess what? The Barclays Center gonna be sold out. Ain't too many niggas can sell out the Barclays Center. And Tank selling out the Barclays Center with Lamont Roach, Roland Romero. He's selling out the arena in DC fighting Hector Luis Garcia. People flying in, driving in. They're going to pack the arena. You know, the restaurant's going to be thick. The club's going to be thick. Why? Because Gervonta Davis was the attraction that brought all of those people there for that particular moment in time. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So my question is Shakur that type of fighter? Shakur, is he that type of fighter to where he's a walking economy? When his fight is announced and he finna fight in America, do you have people flying in from all over to see him? Do airlines have a spike in traffic and money because people flying in? Do restaurants, you know, people eating at the restaurants because they flew in the city? Hotels, are packed. You get what I'm saying? Gambling casinos is packed. Do Shakur have that same drawing power? Shout out to Drummer for Life. The question is this: if he doesn't, then what? That's why I say whatever money that he's expecting to get, good luck. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, Ron Boy Fresh, talk to me, brother. DC, stand up.
Man, Shakur getting trick bags. I mean, they just using core name, man, a little bit, because at the end of the day, we gotta understand what's going on. Zepeda ain't fighting no core, even if it go to purse bid. Yeah. Golden Boy ain't doing it. Let me tell you why they not doing it. Is because they will much rather take their chances in the WBA and become the mandatory for Reggie. It is more money to hop in the Reggie raffle. It is more exposure to hop in the Reggie raffle than it is to fight Core. Because everybody know that I know y'all probably think Zepeda is tough, but Core beat the brakes. He will flush that motherfucking radiator, bro.
Yeah, he gonna beat him. Yeah, he gonna beat
not about He will beat the break. Look, all you gotta do is look at the farmer fight. Like, wow, what are we talking about, man? Like, let's stop. Let's just stop it right now. So at the end of the day, why would Oscar want to even make a call versus a Zepeda fight? That's a fight they didn't want any for a while now, and now you see why. And so now you have, okay, well, if we gonna have you lose to somebody, we gonna cash you out the right way. Or ain't the cash out fight. Oh, we got the Reggie raffle coming up. And you Mexican? Oh yeah. It's a high chance because it's like this Bama, he done with the brothers. This the last you gonna see Reggie fight another brother. That's it. They done gambled too much. They done fucked around, and then they got a Joker from DC. Oh nah, hell nah. If they get out of this one, oh, you can forget about it. There ain't no more brothers. That's it. That's it. It was the reason why they kept away from the brothers. But at the end of the day, Slim, they going back to that Hispanic menu. It's going to be Zepeda, Edwin De Los Santos. That's what's up next if they can get past Lamont. Even if they get past Lamont, we at the point now where they already got their excuses and shit. But at the end of the day, courts just need to chill the fuck out. Stop having too much transparency. They don't burn no bridges. That's all. Can't nobody beat you. And I mean, it is what it is. We know you ain't a draw outside of North or whatever. We know your style ain't cry. Cole my favorite boxer, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't fuck with him, and it is what it is. You just chill out and do what you do in the ring. But that whole Oscar and Golden Boy shit, that's a lot of faking like. I'm telling you, they not fighting no court.
Hey, Rambo, you think so? Yeah. So you think they gonna milk the clock, take it all the way to purse bid, knowing damn well?
Yeah, knowing damn well they not gonna fight court. This is all just free. You know how you is now. It's cool to talk about who you gonna fight, opposed to really fighting them now. They done made it cool to attach your name to boxers you know that you're not gonna fight.
Yeah.
This is what's happening in boxing now. You couldn't get away with that shit many years ago. You couldn't do that shit. It's impossible for you to do it because now people have more integrity. They'll hold you to the fire. You know what I'm saying? They'll hold you to that shit. And then people don't really have no real integrity, and they'll accept somebody, that's on some bullshit. They still, they accept motherfuckers that's on bullshit nowadays. Back in the day, your word meant something. Now your word don't mean a motherfucking thing for real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's just a whole different breed of motherfuckers, and so they allowed to attach their name. Because the fans, people gonna be fans, and they gonna love who they gonna love, and you ain't nothing you can deter them away from that, Mo. But at the end of the day, the writings on the wall. They never wanted to fight Colt. They're not doing it. They just attach their name.
Okay. Let's say that's true, and I'm gonna be honest with that. I got Shakur beating the brakes off of Zepeda. So Zepeda is just too defensively flawed. Whatever Tevin Farmer was able to do, Shakur could do it a lot better. But anyways, I just think stylistically that fight is all wrong for Zepeda, and he got dropped twice as well.
Completely wrong. Right.
The thing is, the only leverage that I see Shakur have Ron Boy is that belt. So if he can't get Zepeda, what's going to be his next option? The next guy that's in line in the WBC?
Just gonna have to look. Just hold on to the belt. Stop talking so motherfucking much. Chill the fuck out, and hopefully things are calm. Like I said, if he gotta go on pro box, he gotta go on pro box. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But it's just too much He shouldn't have said all that extra shit about the money that they, you know what I'm saying? And then the cowboy shit. That shit ain't really that funny. That's you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, because that can go different ways. Y'all look at it different. A cowboy is sort of considered to be racist remark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of showed that he was ungrateful. To me, it kind of showed ungratefulness because you got overpaid. I don't think no one can argue that. The rumor is he got paid $5 million to fight this guy.
Everybody knows he got overpaid.
So if you got overpaid for that fight, you're showing that you're ungrateful. Like, look, dude, I did you a solid on this. Work with me on that fight. You don't get a dude your ass to kiss. He paid you more money than you ever made for one fight since you have been fighting in your entire career. And you don't. I'm just saying, for me, you don't do that. That's all.
Right, yeah. And then you throw a jab talking about towel head. I mean, you can't do that when you know, and when you got a culture of Muslims who wear towels. Like that's pretty much a derogatory statement. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, Mo. But like I said, Core just need to chill out, hold his belt. Well, I mean, he's a boogeyman. Ain't nobody gonna fight you, Slim. You just gotta chill out or take some sacrifices. I know he said he a man and this, and he need to be respected. At some time, men take sacrifices, and you at the point now, Slim, you might just have to take some serious ass sacrifices to get the shit you really want. And that's just what it's gonna be. But that's all I got for you, Slim.
All right, salute, fam. Round boy, DC, stand up. Hey, shout out to round one. Round one says this is what's wrong with boxing, overpaying fighters who still want more and can't sell. Yeah, you know what? Hey, you make a valid point. That's my whole thing. Like me, I like Shakur Stevenson. I like him. However, you know, I gotta address the obvious. You know, I gotta address the obvious. Like, dude, man, you got paid more money than you ever been paid. Carla, hold on. To fight an electrician. And the guy who paid you the money, you just come right out and just publicly disrespect him. Why would you do something like that to that guy? I don't bow down to nobody. Well, you bow down to get the $5 million to fight the electrician. Now, I do know that's not your fault. Kid Austin pulled out of the fight. You wasn't going to get no $5 million from Al Heyman. You wasn't going to get no $5 million from Eddie Hearn. You ain't going to get no $5 million from Bob Arum. But you got it from Turki Alalshikh. Why turn around and bite the hand that fed you? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. Man. Just when you think Shakur can't get no worse. I mean, he could have talked all the shit in the world about Oscar when nobody had cared. You know what I'm saying? You know, but once he, you know, starts over here taking jabs at Turki, and then what he needs to remember is Turki ain't just a one-man operation. Turki represents other people. So you don't have to just worry about disrespecting or offending Turki. You got to worry about the other cats. And if them cats are thin-skinned, and if them cats are like, you know, heavily invested in, hey, what's going on Twitter and what's going on with boxing, and they hear that type of shit, they're going to be like, fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some people disrespect him once, and that's all she wrote. You know what I mean? Because what can you do to get back in their good graces? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you take it there, you know, they don't go away. And one thing about people with money, Coach, them motherfuckers are extra petty. And if they could go out of their way to make your life miserable, they will. If they could, you know, have to go to the point of, Eddie Hearn, man, I'm going to throw these fights your way. I'm going to do this for you. You know, Bug Eyes from, you know, from Queensberry.
You talking about Frank Warren, yeah.
Yeah. Don't fuck with Shakur. They'll do it because they know where their bread is buttered. And he's the only one that's going to lose out. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, you know, everybody kissing that dude's ass for a reason because they know that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to just up and just say, fuck this dude over nothing, over a bullshit ass fight that I don't think anybody thinks he'll lose. So why are you tripping? Sometimes you just got to bite that motherfucking bullet and make it up on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Be like, all right, man, I got you on this one.
And I'm pretty sure he wasn't offering him like no $1 or $2 million. So, you know, he went, you know, I'm pretty sure he wasn't offering that. He's going to offer you more than what you're going to get from. That's why I say I'm kind of anxious to see, okay, what is he going to be able to do in negotiations? I am of the opinion that I don't think that fight may not happen. You know, from a stylistic standpoint, I think this fight is all wrong. Now it can work in Zepeda's favor. Maybe he can overwhelm Shakur and stuff like that. But the way I foresee this fight coming, you know, Shakur is he's gonna be on that back foot. You know, he's gonna jump out of the way of danger. You know, he's gonna be countering Zepeda all night long. And if Zepeda gets too close, he's gonna tie him up, make the referee break it up and reset. It's gonna be a boring fight. And I think that's the best way that Shakur can make that fight, win that fight, is to make it boring Now if Shakur was to step forward to Zepeda, try to get him on that back foot and show that he can't fight off the back foot, and then try to take him out, even if he don't take him out, but if he fight him a little bit more defensively sound while being aggressive at the same time, but then that'll probably be good in one note, but I don't think he's going to fight him like that. So yeah, I don't see him getting, I don't see it, bro. I just don't see it, to be honest.
Yeah. You know, the one reason why I think the fight will happen is nobody's expecting Zepeda to win that fight. And when you're fighting a fighter that's way more talented than you, way more skilled than you, like with Floyd, you got your ass whooped. Hey, everybody expected it. No harm, no foul. You did what you could. On to the next. He'll get a pass. He'll get a pass from his fans because he fights a tricky style that's hard to look good against. That's why everybody rather fight Tank, because at least Tank will sit there and he'll trade with you. Tank will bang, whereas Shakur, he can try to out-finesse you. So if he gets dominated 12 rounds to nothing, I don't think his stock goes down that much, but you know what I mean? Plus, he's not used to making much money, so it's not that hard to make him happy. So I think he'll go for it. Shakur won't. And, you know, like you said, he can't afford to drop that belt because that's the only thing he got going for himself. So he in a bad situation, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Brother Styles. Brother Styles say Turkey killed Wilder's career in less than a year. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Brother Styles. All right, this is the other chat. Brother Styles say Turkey giving a lot of money out, but he isn't promoting them right. Well, Turkey's not a promoter. So I think that's where you got to twist it at. Turki Alalshikh is not a promoter. He works with promoters. You get what I'm saying? You know, when he works with promoters, he works with Matchroom, he put his cards together. And if you watch any of his fights, all of the promoters for their prospective fighters call a hold on. Is there. If he uses a top rank fighter, you're gonna see Bob Arum there. If he uses a Matchroom fighter, you're going to see Eddie Hearn there. So that's one. You say boxers are losing value after fighting on his cards, like it or not. Okay, well, why are they losing value? Your opinion is they're losing value. How? Why are they losing value? Let's go. Brother Styles say Shakur has a point. What point does he have? Brother Styles say Turkey killed Wilder's career in less than a year. How did Turkey kill Wilder's career? Wilder got beat by Joseph Parker, and he got knocked out by Zhilei Zhang. Wilder sold his services for the check. If Wilder wasn't good enough to beat Joseph Parker or beat Zhilei Zhang, that's not Turkey's fault. That's Wilder's fault. No one made Wilder take those fights. Brother Styles say Turkey killed Bukole's career. How did he kill Bukole's career? So it's Turkey's fault that he hit Deontay Wilder in the face with a bag full of money. He killed Bukole's career. Bukole, he didn't make Bukole come over there and fight. Bukole saw the money he was going to make to fill in to fight Joseph Parker. He agreed to it. He was happy. He hit him in the face with a bag full of money, and he agreed to it. He didn't put a gun to his head and make any of these fighters fight. He said, who has Turkey made a star? What you mean, who has he made a star? This dude all over the place.
True.
Turkey is not a promoter. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Jersey Bob, how you doing?
Jersey Bob, talk to me.
Listen, I love Shakur, but Shakur Zepeda is not a pay-per-view fight. And, you know, neither one of them should be making a lot of money for it. That's the problem with boxing. Shakur should be getting about $1 million to fight Zepeda. I think it's the easy fight. I would take the fight, whatever Turkey, I would get Zepeda in the ring, destroy him. So I would take whatever Turkey offered me, because that's easy. That's an easy, nice work. I don't think Zepeda got any chance of beating him. And I would have took the money. But Shakur, man, like I said, you messing with the wrong person trying to talk about Turkey. He got the money. Because like you said, the first bid, Oscar don't even want the fight. So why would Oscar put money up for Zepeda to fight Shakur.
Yeah.
Right, Coach? Why would Oscar put any money up on the first bid and he knows Zepeda can't beat him?
Yeah, it's not.
And why would Eddie Hearn put up a lot of money?
Yeah, it's not at the first bid yet. They have 30 days to negotiate. After the 30 days, if both sides are not able to come to an agreement, it's going to go to a purse bid. It reminds me of the same situation with Devin Haney and Sandor Martin. That's why I bring that up, because Devin wanted a certain amount of money, with nobody pay him the kind of money that he got paid in the past. So Devin Haney decided to, okay, we're gonna let this fight go to a purse bid. And when it went to a purse bid, no one showed up. Only one company showed up, and that was Top Rank. And they bought that. They bought the rights. They won the rights to that Haney and Sandor Martin fight for like $2 million and some change, which is way less than what Devin Haney was accustomed to being paid prior. So he had a choice: either I fight for these peanuts that I deem as peanuts, or I drop the belt. Because if he didn't fight, they were gonna strip him. So he ended up dropping the belt. So I'm not saying that Shakur would do that, but
you're right on point with that. See, all the problem now, I know your boy be calling up here, but your boy Junior at 147, he the same way. He want all his money for what? Like you said, what can he sell? Does he sell? He ain't selling nothing. Now, the whole problem with boxing is this. Shakur should be fighting out in Jersey strictly. Shakur should have all his fight. He sold in New Jersey. People will come support in New Jersey. That's where he's supposed to be fighting. Mm-hmm. These fighters need to be fighting right in their area. Why go to Las Vegas? Nobody wants to see Shakur in Las Vegas. Let's be honest. Why is he fighting in Las Vegas and nobody want to go there? You got to fight where the people want to see you. Tank should be in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, that area, every fight. I'm serious. That's where I think boxing is going wrong. Take them dudes to their hometown. Now, if the other dude don't want to come, I'm going to get robbed, whatever. But we got to sell tickets. How many times you seen a fight in Las Vegas empty? And them dudes maybe could have sold if they sold in their hometown. What you think about that, Coach?
Yeah. Some fighters should fight in their hometown. Like someone like a Tank. Tank is a proven draw. He's a proven commodity. He sell out everywhere he go. He fight in Atlanta, sell out. Fight in New York, sell out. Fight in DC, sell out. Fight in Vegas, sell out. So Tank can sell anywhere. He's the only black fighter that probably can sell anywhere. Tank can fight. He can come to this city right here. He gonna sell out. So I get what you're saying on one note. For fighters who can't sell, build them up in their own city. But as it relates to Tank, Tank is the only exception. He can sell anywhere. But shout out to Jersey Bob. Salute. We got other calls. Yeah. Tank. No, Tank is not limited to that. Tank is not limited to that. Just fighting in, Tank can fight anywhere. So yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see exactly how this work out. All I'm saying is, I hope it worked for him. For these fighters have to understand, fam. You listen, you can have all the talent in the world, right? Check this out. Caller, hold on. You can have all the talent in the world, right? You can be, man, he got skills. This is where these fighters get it twisted at. Man, look how good he is. Look how he pivot. Look how he feint. Man, he got skills. He deserved to get paid $8, $9, $10 million. You don't deserve to get paid because $8, $9, $10 million because you got skills. You deserve to get paid $8, $9, $10 million because you's a draw. You have people flying in from all over the world or all over the country coming to see you. You are a walking economy. When Tank go to Vegas, people fly from all over the country. Vegas may wait. I'm just going to throw some numbers out there. I have no actual facts on this, but I'm doing this for demonstration purposes only. On a regular week, Vegas may make $20 million a week. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. We talking about hotels, restaurants, gambling casinos, airports, Ubers, all that. $20, $30 million a week. Let's just throw that out there. When there's an event that comes, like a Javante Tank Davis or a Canelo fight that come to town, we normally would make $20 million this week. Now we're making $100 million this week, $150 million this week. What changed? This one guy that's coming to our city to fight is attracting all of these people who normally would not be here around this time to come here. So it ain't based on, yeah, man, I got a whole lot of skills. My nigga, my jump back game is pound for pound. I'm quick. I got reflexes. I got a mean left hook. All that is good. But if you can't draw flies to shit, guess what? All them skills don't mean a goddamn thing. True. It means something inside the ring against your opponent, but inside the pocketbook or the purse, it don't mean that. This is where these fighters getting it twisted. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Kermit from DC, Coach.
Kermit from DC, talk to me.
Hey, Coach. Now I heard you say that Top Rank won the first bid for $2 million. So break that down. How does that spread out? $2 million for the fighter or $2 million for the whole event? How does that work out? No. It's whatever they win the purse bid on. So if they win the purse bid for $2 million or $3 million, 60%. I think with the WBC, 60% goes to the champion, and then 40% goes to the challenger. So they're gonna split. It's a 60-40 split of the overall number that of the purse bid that won the fight. They're going to split overall of the purse bid.
Yes.
Of the $2 million.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, thanks, Coach. That's what I want to know.
Yes, sir. And that's just an example. The number could be higher than that. I'm just using, just giving it for example purposes. So hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me address this. All right. This guy says, so coach is saying it don't matter if you're nice in boxing. You got to be popular. Skills don't pay the bills no more, huh? No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter if you're nice in boxing. You could be nice, but you still have to be a draw. I think that's the part you're missing. You still have to be a draw. So what I'm saying is you don't. Okay, put it this way. Let's forget popularity. Let's forget popularity. What makes an average fan want to fly from all over the country, spend thousands of dollars for a weekend to see certain fighters, but they won't do it to see other fighters? It's something about that fighter that they like. He's a draw. They like his style. They have bought into him. Ryan Garcia is popular, but if he go to Vegas, he's not gonna sell out Vegas by himself, fighting Frank Martin. But Tank Davis can sell out Vegas fighting Frank Martin. And Ryan Garcia is popular as hell. There's a difference. You get what I'm saying? So no, it's not as simple as that. It's not as simple as that. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, bro, like you gotta, like the fans have to really, you have to be a draw and attraction to them. Phenomenal fighter, hell of a fighter. You have some of the greatest skills in the world. Unfortunately, that doesn't transcend to make people excited to see you so they can fly in and bring $200 million to our city for that weekend. You got a mean check level. That's life. That's how life works. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Behind the Head. Mo City, what's going on? He said, take shout out Vegas fight, Poach Chop Willie. Bro, listen, check this out. Bro, you can't get mad at Tank for that. Shout out to Grip today. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, so coach, are you saying Booger Ray was right to say Tank is an attraction. Yeah, he was right. He was right. Bro, I say it all the time.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I don't agree with that. I don't like it. But just because I don't agree with it and I don't like it doesn't make it factual. This ain't about my feelings. This is the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is the most popular black fighter in America is Gervonta Tank Davis. The reality of the situation is there's not a black fighter in America can do what Tank is doing. He sells out everywhere he goes, no matter who the opponent is. Tank Davis can make an announcement that he's fighting this ink pen. Man, Tank fighting the ink pen. I can go to the barbershop this weekend. Hey man, hey Malachi. Yeah, what's up? Hey man, boy, I see Tank finna fight that ink pen. And boy, in September. Yeah, man. Well, who you think gonna win now? What round you think Tank gonna knock him out in? Then they gonna be excited about it. True. Shakur Stevenson, he has to fight. He has to really fight somebody just to even get maybe half of what maybe a Tank could get paid. I mean, the people love Tank. So, that's all I'm saying, fam. So you got to pay like you weigh. Dude, does Shakur have the skills? Absolutely. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Like Casino called him. Casino called him. Yeah, man, I don't know nobody right here talking about, yeah, man, talking about going to a Shakur Stevenson fight or something he said or whatever. And I'm like, man, I'm just being honest, dog. Somebody may think I'm throwing shade. I ain't throwing shade. I use these crazy analogies for demonstration purposes only. I use a lot of hyperbole just to get my point across. But I think my point has gotten across. Everybody, that's why I say all these dudes think they Canelo. They think because Canelo can get $35 million in escrow before he even step in the ring. We talking about guarantee. They think that, yeah, man, nigga, Canelo done walked up in that bit, dog. He got 35. You see, you get what I'm saying? Man, my nigga, I know I can get at least half of that. How? True. You get what I'm saying? How? Yeah, dog. So I hope it worked out for the brother, though. I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, man. It's like Fred, coach. I'll say it, man. Listen. I'm going to say it again, man, for the people who ain't. Listen, man. You know what I mean? People got to be realistic, man. Like, man, I ain't never, ever met a goddamn Shakur Stevenson fan in person, bro. I ain't never did. Bro, like, it ain't too many people who have. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a rare, it's like seeing the Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing a Shakur Stevenson fan in person. Like, you got to get on the internet to find them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and people be talking about the skills and shit like that. But see, people got to put it in this perspective, right? Like, let's compare it to like rap, like hip hop music, right? Like, yeah, like who you would say, like, it's some people that's real like lyrical, right?
Yeah. Like the typical New York rappers. Papoose. We'll do Papoose example.
Yeah,
Papoose,
like
very lyrical. He's very lyrical. Yeah.
Like, and niggas would be like, bro, you niggas ain't got skills like Papoose.
Yeah.
But nigga, ain't nobody bumping no Papoose in the car. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. Shakur is Papoose. Shakur is Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody bumping no Cassidy. You know what I'm saying?
He lyrical.
Like, that's
now.
what it is, bro.
He lyrical. He got the skills. Yeah, he lyrical.
Yeah, you got the skills, but nobody want to hear that shit. Turn that bullshit off. Turn that bullshit off, bro.
Nigga, motherfucker, 21 Savage bumping right now. I want to hear Weezy. I
want to hear 21 Savage come on that bitch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what
man.
at all?
NBA young boy.
What at all? I won't leave a breadcrumb. Bitch, what I thought I did to say something. Red roll.
But you know what be killing me about the shit, coach?
Yeah.
Like, man, them niggas be really trying to act like
niggas wrong for not liking that style. Like, nigga, why the fuck would I like that style? You know what I'm saying? It take a special type of nigga to want to sit up and watch Shakur. And that's why don't nobody watch them. Because it take a specific type of nigga. Like, you gotta really, like, I don't even know what type of nigga watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, is looking forward to seeing that. Like, nigga, I'm lit in real life, bro. My Saturday night is not ever gonna be no Shakur fight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never gonna be no Shakur fight. I got way too much better shit to do than sit up watching Shakur. Like, it just is what it is. Like, if the nigga want to change that, he probably gonna get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna have to, you feel me? Like, if he try to change his style, he gonna get knocked out. So it's like, why watch this nigga? You know what I'm saying? But of course, and I ain't hating.
I mean, Shakur do got skills. I mean, he's a pure boxer.
Man, but it's skills, people who got skills.
But
it's people who got skills you can watch. They got other shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's bro. All right, put it like this. Niggas be talking about, like, when somebody say a one-dimensional fighter, the first thing pop up in people's head is like a flat-foot Mexican fighter, right? But there's more than one type of one-dimensional fighter. That nigga Shakur is one-dimensional as fuck. He got one dimension. He don't do shit, but the same shit. You see what I'm saying? He's one-dimensional, and at least like if you're a Mexican, like I ain't no offense to the Mexican, but when people say flat-footed Mexican, they talking about he one-dimensional and shit like that. At least that shit be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Like that shit, at least it be entertaining. Nigga, you one-dimensional, and your one dimension is boring, nigga. It ain't talking about nothing, bro. It ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. It just killed me that niggas be mad that we don't like that shit. Nigga, y'all don't understand the sweet science. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, nigga, bro, miss me with that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not riding around bumping no papoose. I ain't riding around. I don't give a fuck what that nigga rapping about. Huh?
Bro, I ain't never heard of Papoose to this day. Hey, listen,
I ain't never heard of Papoose.
I heard Papoose rap, and he impressed me. I said, man, this boy, he putting the metaphors and similes together, and bro, I'm telling you, he killing it right now. Metaphorical, you know what I mean? Diabolical, lyrical. Battle me and win is going to take a miracle. Papoose. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, Pap spitting. But guess what? When he drop an album, he go quadruple wood.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
goddamn, young NBA young boy. I don't even listen to young NBA young boy, but I'm like, why everybody like him? Like, lyrically, he trash. He don't even compare to Papoose. He can't mess with Uncle Murder. He can't do nothing with Mano. But guess what? He running circles around him every time he drop an album.
True. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's really people, you know what I'm saying? People want to enjoy themselves, bro, at the end of the fucking day, bro. We don't really give a fuck about your skills. It's a million niggas got a jab. You know what I'm saying? It's a million niggas got some defense. But it's a lot of niggas, but them niggas come with some extra shit. They be unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen. When you finna watch a Shakur fight, you know what the fuck finna happen. And it's basically been there, seen that shit. I've been there and I've seen that. I don't gotta ever see that nigga fight again. You know what I'm saying? Unless he fighting somebody who I know for a fact go knock his ass out. That's the only time I want to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you go, man. But I think that because you got it. Yeah, I think that because you don't like Shakur, man. You be hating on the man. You do be kind of hating on the man on the low.
No, I ain't hating, bro. See, one thing about me, bro, I ain't no hater, bro. I ain't got no reason to hate. It's just like, bro, the nigga, what is he doing? He don't do shit for me, bro. Like, I don't have a reason to like this nigga. Like, you feel me? The nigga one-dimensional, bro. He a one-dimensional fighter, bro. I don't like that dimension. You know what I'm saying? But that's not hating. I just don't like that shit. And he talk a lot. And he talk like a nigga he talk like a hellified nigga. You know what I'm saying? He talk like he a hellified nigga. I mean, who likes that shit? Come on, Cole.
Who
the fuck really like a nigga like that, bro?
Hey, you about
who likes a nigga like that, bro? Nobody. You can't call me a hater. That means the whole world a hater. Cause don't nobody watch that nigga. Everybody feel the same fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't no hater, but that means everybody a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hey man, salute, man. ATL. Hey, shout out to my dog Casino. ATL stand up, man. Salute, man. Thank you, brother. Hey, Casino, boy, I be rolling, boy. Hey, Casino said, no, man, the nigga just he's one dimensional. Now again, I don't want no Papoose fans attacking me. I don't want nobody saying, man, Coach on there clowning Papoose. I'm not clowning Papoose. I'm making an analogy. Okay, if you know, we got Scarface. We got Scarface over here. We got Papoose. Lyrically, Papoose is probably one of the best rappers I've ever heard. Lyrically, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. The man running circles, freestyles is crazy. But 21 Savage, you know what I mean? What at all? I won't leave a breadcrumb. You can, hey, I'm gonna bump that today. Red rum. G block. All we want is red rum. I'm gonna bump that today. You get what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I like Pap, but when I'm working out, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm 21 Savage. I'm playing. What I got on my playlist? So I got Sugar Free. What I got on my playlist? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Shit, what I got? I gotta see. Now, if I'm in New York, maybe or whatever, there's something else. But I'm just getting it to you live. I'm just being honest with you, fam. This ain't no shade. I like Jada Kiss. I love Jada Kiss. Jada Kiss is one of my favorite rappers. Period. True. But damn, I don't want to say this, man, because I like Kiss, man. I like Kiss. But Kiss ain't got no hits out there like that. In the South, this is the thing, right? I love Jada Kiss. He's one of my favorite rappers. And I love Nas. I think Nas might be my favorite rapper out of New York. I love Nas. But you gotta have like some banging ass beats. This is what I hate. I hate listening to lyrical rappers and the beats is trash. Like, I'm from the South. We gotta have something that we be bumping. You get something that's gonna move us. I don't mind you being lyrical. Make sure you got some tight ass beats with it though. Like when Manny Fresh and the Hot Boys came, when Manny Fresh and Juvenile came out. Juvenile wasn't the most lyrical, but Juvenile had Manny Fresh making them beats. 400 Degrees. Back that, you get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be able to bump. Now again, Kiss, I ain't gonna lie, Kiss do got some hits. I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I like Jada Kiss. I'm telling you, Jada Kiss, boy, man, that dude nice. He nice. But he ain't Jay-Z. Lyrically, some would say, man, Jada Kiss a body Jay-Z in a battle. Or lyrically, he more lyrical than Jay-Z. Guess what? But Jada Kiss ain't Jay-Z. There's levels. Yeah, you lyrical. But you ain't the draw that, but he ain't the draw that Jay-Z is. Why is that? If it was simply about the lyrical content, you know what I mean? If it was simply about the lyrical content, then maybe Kiss should be blowing Jay-Z out the water. When Jay-Z go to do a show, he's selling out the Garden. He's selling out this venue. He's selling out that venue. And then if him and Beyonce mess around and do a concert together, it's a wrap. But Papoose still fire. Just ain't Jay-Z. That's all. True. Like I like Kiss. But man, I put that Dr. Dre Chronic. I put that Dr. J Chronic 2001 on. Man, you know what I mean? Do something to me. It did do something to me. You get what I'm saying? When I'm in the gym, you know what I mean? Like when I'm in the gym working out, bro, I gotta have the beat got to be there. The beat got to be there too, dog. The beat got to be there. It got to be a beat that I'm like, man, this shit banging. Man, this shit right here banging. So I'm using the rap analogies to say, hey, look, Shakur Stevenson might be part Papoose. He might be Uncle Murder. I like Uncle Murder. Uncle Murder, his yearly wrap up on what happened throughout the year is fire. Second to none. Can't nobody touch it. I seen one of the most legendary freestyles I ever seen when I saw Papoose on Funk Master Flex show. And he bodied it. His freestyles is crazy. But he ain't Future.
True.
He ain't Future. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Go tell him this homicide. He ain't Future. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you know, yeah, I love the goddamn listen, man. I love Bad Boo, but listen, man, but Future bumping right now, though. Goddamn Future. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. It ain't taking nothing away from Pap. But you know, goddamn it, Future, when he go do a show and you go do a show, goddamn it, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. So I think you know, Shakur, I hope he get the kind of money that he wants. I'm hoping that, you know, maybe Eddie Hearn will pull a rabbit out of the hat and pay him $6-7 million he want to get paid. I'm hoping. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to RJ. He say, Coach, Jay went over a lot of guys' head for his lyrics were directed towards those who can comprehend the money, the business, the streets, and all of that. He actually lived. No like Jay, likely poor. I guess you're trying to say if you don't like Jay, likely poor. Man, look here, man. I would say Scarface. He says, yeah, Scarface got a storytelling skills. Yeah, I love Scarface. I love Face. You get what I'm saying? Like, Scarface can't do no wrong. It's some rappers can't do no wrong. I'm like, man, listen, I'm sitting here, man, like, this nigga Future, man, what is this nigga Future talking about? But god damn, you know what I mean? Bro, let me tell you something. Listen, I don't even do drugs. I think the only thing I got to smoke is weed, right? I don't even do drugs, bro. But, bro, it was something about Future, my nigga. Like, when he came out with the song Mask Off, he's like, bro, he said, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Mask Off, F it, Mask Off. Mask off, bro. I'm listening to the beat. I'm like, man, this man got me doggone, boy. Nigga, Future, y'all heard what Future said. The man said Percocet, Molly Percocet. I don't even do drugs. Future, bro, I don't listen. I don't even do drugs. I'm like, god damn, boy, this shit banging. You know what I mean? Mask off. Fuck it, mask. I'm like, but this shit right here, boy. God damn, this nigga, you know, hey man, I got that new Papoose right here. Yeah. I'll check it out later. But right now, man, Future bumping right now. And then Future keep making hit records. The man keep making hit records, fam. Like, god damn, this nigga here, man. This nigga, man, Future been making hits for about what, 10 years? Something like that. Straight, consecutive. I said, yeah. Oh man, look here, man. You sitting there looking at that, listening to that damn music, man. You don't know nothing about no real hip hop. You listen to that old country bunking music. I said, yeah, nigga, whatever. This nigga selling out arenas. That nigga you talking about? That nigga that you talking about doing shows at the local bodega. What you talking about, B? Lyrically, he'll destroy Future. I totally agree with you. Lyrically, he will run circles around Future. But the fact still remains. Future selling out arenas, you selling out bodegas. I'm saying, fam. Yeah. He's a hell of a... Okay, I'll give you a boxing analogy. Like Floyd Mayweather say, you know, hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. That dude over there, he's a hell of a fighter. You know, but that dude selling out arenas. You know what I mean? Mask off. Mask off. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, I'm like, listen, man, that nigga Future, man. I'm like, hey, dog, what I'm saying, dog. The nigga Future, dog. That's all I'm saying, dog. Future, man. You know, I get it. I get what you're saying, fam. You know, but the nigga Future, hey, you heard that new Future? No, I ain't heard it. It's out. I'm looking for Future. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking for Future. I'm looking for Kendrick Lamar. I'm looking for Drake. I look for Drake. Drake be making hits too. Looking for Drake. Looking for Weezy. I'm looking for Future. I'm down to looking for Future. And 2 Chainz come out with something. 21 Savage. You know what I mean? 21. You know what I mean? 21. I ain't gonna lie. That red rum. I love that red rum, boy. One and all. I won't leave a breadcrumb. Bitch, what? I thought that nigga said something. G Block. All we know is Red Rum. I'm like, man, this shit right here, banging, boy. Hey, listen, if you listen to that song make you want to go commit a felony. True. Man, I gotta stop listening to this nigga here, man. Hey man, what you in here for, man? Man, I'm in here, man. On robbery, dog. What happened, man? Fucking around. I was listening to 21 Savage, dog. The nigga had a song called Red Rum, dog. I wasn't thinking about the ops, and I say, man, I'm finna go slide on these niggas, dog. Next thing I know, I'm in jail. Hey, Miss Cotty. Next thing I'm in jail. I'm right here calling the subscribers collect. Hello? You have a collect call from a correctional facility? Call from Coach Malachi. Do you accept the call? God damn, I wonder why we ain't gonna lie today at 3 o'clock. Damn, this coach. Let me answer the call. Hello? Hey, Foodie. Hey, Miss Connie, what's going on? Hey, coach, what's going on? Why you calling us collect? Man, you ain't gonna believe this shit, dog. Yeah, man, I wonder why we ain't gonna lie today. Man, I'm fucking around listening to 21 Savage. I listen to that nigga, young NBA young boy. Man, goddamn, man, them niggas had got me riled up. I was thinking about the ops. They motivated me to go slide on the ops. I wasn't thinking about the consequences of my dumbass action. Now I'm in jail. And they can't nobody bomb me out. Can y'all get in contact with a bondsman, put the money up and bomb me out? I pay it back to you. I pay it back to you next month when I get enough super chats. True. I need a nigga that's gonna make me want to do something. You get what I'm saying? I need somebody that's gonna make me want to do something. That's all I know. Make me want to go to jail. Make me want to catch a case. That's all I'm saying.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail. Take me to jail? Shit, lock me up. Lock me up. Throw away the key. Throw away the key.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. Catch a felony or two. High speed chase or two. You know what I mean? Get in a couple of shootouts. It's good. This shit. Hey, you get what I'm saying? I want to be this it's tight, dog. Yeah, it's good, man. The nigga killing it. The nigga killing it right now, dog. You know what I mean? I'll listen. I want to hear some Young Dolph. I want to hear some Young Dolph and Nipsey Hussle. You get what I'm saying? 100 shots. You know what I mean? I want to hear 100 shots. I want to hear water on water on water. You know what I mean? I want to hear doggone. Hold up. I want to hear dog. I want to listen. I want to hear all that. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear Yellow Beezy. I like Yellow Beezy. I like Beezy. I want to hear. Hey, what's the fat dude? What's the fat dude coming out of Texas? What's his name? Big Country or something? Wait, what the fat dog skin dude coming out of Texas? I forgot his name. He 5'2". I like him too. Whatever his name is, I like him too. You get what I'm saying? I need something that's going, like, God damn, I'm feeling him. I'm feeling this shit right here. But that nigga jamming. See, that's going to make me listen to him. And what's your name, Nate? Big X the plug. Yeah, Big X the plug. Yeah, I want to see, he going to make me listen to him. Yeah, nigga, I like this nigga Big X, boy. This nigga like the Biggie of Texas right now. I'm trying to, this nigga here, boy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I need something, I need something that's gonna make me shrug my shoulders. I'm gonna be in the car rapping. I'm gonna be in the car. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't trying to, again, this ain't no knock. This ain't no knock on and what to say, Trey? He said, I'm a woo head. Yeah. Wu-Tang with the shit back in the day. I'm a woo head. I don't want to say I'm a woo head. My favorite members of the Wu-Tang was Method Man, Raekwon, and the Chef. Them now, and I used to like ODB too because of his antics. Public Enemy, man, I love Chuck D. I used to love some Chuck D, boy. Public Enemy, Airbnb, Rakim, nigga, I'm bumping Rakim first album right now to this day. True. That album was so far ahead of his time. I Ain't No Joke. Nigga made a song called I Ain't No Joke, and he didn't curse not one time. I'm listening to Rakim. I'm like, God damn, this mother, how he said all this? Bro, the beat was fire. Check this out. The beat was fire on top of what he was saying. It ain't like he had no whack beat. It ain't like he was a lyricist, but with whack beats. No, boy, that first that man, I'm bumping that right now. Man, so I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm going to make sure it's broke. And I'm listening to the dude, and he just flowing with it, dog. The hook, the bridge, the bass. Bro, I'm like, man, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the South. We need a combination of the two. We need a combination of the two. You know, listen, man, I hate, in my opinion, that's how New York, when they finally fell off, that's how they finally fell off. But boy, the 90s, oh man, nigga, the 90s, man. Shit, we had motherfucking Cash Money. Nigga, we had Cash Money, No Limit. Shit, we had motherfucking the Rough Riders. We had doggone Murder Inc. Shoot, Bad Boy, Death Row. Rough Riders, Murder Inc. What else I said? Murder Inc. Rockefeller, man. Listen, that whole 90s movement, boy, that was a whole nother movement, dog. Pac, nigga, we had Pac in the 90s. Pac. And we talking about Tupacalypse Now. All Around the World, same song when he was with Digital Underground. I Get Around, Stricken for My Niggas album. Me Against the World album. Thug Life album. Movies. All Eyes on Me. Machiavelli. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I heard the bootleg versions out there in LA. DMX. You know, EPMD, like, bro, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Yeah, the Locks, Mace, them. Yeah, man, like, you know, so you get what I'm saying? Then we had doggone MJG and 8 Ball, Scarface. Shit. Trick Daddy. What else we had? Trina came out. Then when Cash Money came, we had Master P. But when Cash Money came, it was a wrap. When Cash Money came, it was over. They shut down shop. Because when nobody messed with Manny Fresh in the South. When nobody met Manny Fresh, like they were doing some crazy numbers. Lil Wayne, Weezy. Man, come on, man. Yeah, man, Swab House, MJG and 8 Ball, yep. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of like what I see coming out of Texas right now. I like that dude. What that dude named Big X the Plug? Yeah, I like Big X. I like that dude right there. I ain't gonna lie. I like him. Yeah, Outkast, we had Outkast. Outkast was killing it. Atlanta, man, Jermaine Dupri, yeah, man, Outkast was killing it, man. They was killing it, bro. Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. They was killing it. Yeah, we had MGK and UGK. So yeah, man, I just, you know, you got to have some beats with it too, dog. That's all I'm saying, fam. Got to have some beats with it. And then when the 2000s came, we had the trap music. Well, the trap music was started by Ghetto Mafia from Decatur, Georgia. For y'all who don't know, that's who started the trap. That was the first rappers I ever heard say trap. I'm in the trap, trap. That was Ghetto Mafia, right? Then we had that run. We had that Kanye run. That Kanye West run was vicious. We had that T.I. run. We had that Jeezy run. You know what I mean? I put on for my city and all that stuff there. We know what I mean? Trap Star. You know, we had that Jeezy run. Bro, that was a hell of a run too. That was a hell of a run. Then we had what them boys is? Not Cameron, I mean Jim Jones them. What they were, Dipset. They had Dipset. They had their movement. Gucci Man and OJ the Jew Man. Hey, Liam. Hey, okay. That's OJ the Jew Man right there. Whole brick, half a brick, quarter bricker, yay. Hey, okay. Hey. Hey, okay. Hey, okay. I'm bouncing. I'm booming. I'm bouncing. I'm booming. I'm booming around the track. Hey, rap game good, but the dope game crazy. I said, this dumb ass nigga ain't saying that, man. OJ the Jew, man.
Hey, okay.
I say, bro, that was one of them songs when that came out. I said, this song dumb as fuck. Somebody bumping this dumb ass shit. And I listened to that song about 2 or 3 times. I was hooked. You know, when that beat came on, I was like, that this old whack ass song, this old country ass shit. I'm here, doom. Ain't nobody bumping this shit, man. Get around this motherfucker, OJ the Jew, man. What the fuck is a Jew, man? And next time I'm bobbing my shoulder. Next thing I know, I'm rapping a song. Whole brick, half a brick, quarter brick, and yeah. I was singing that. Hey, okay. Hey, you know, I hate that. I say, I know what to do when I hate. I hate when I hear a whack ass song, whack ass rapper. I said, this nigga ain't saying that. This shit trash. But the beat so fire. It's the beat of the hook. The beat of the hook get you. I say, man, this nigga trash, but God damn, I ain't this shit. But hey, guess what? The music sound different. When you in the club and you drinking, when you in the club, for some reason that music sounds so much better. Hold on, what you say, Jason Phillips? He say Prime Cassidy. What you talking about? You talking about the rapper Cassidy? I ain't gonna lie, dog. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't vibing with Cassidy. I'm being honest with you. Well, Cassidy out of Philly, right? Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah. I mean, he was a lyricist and all of that, but yeah, I wasn't. Like Cassidy got no play in my ride. I can't even tell you a Cassidy song. No, you know what? I know one Cassidy song, and that's because he sampled Jay-Z voice. The song "I'm a Hustler." That's the only one I know. That's the only one I know. Yeah, the Neptunes was fire too. The Neptunes was fire. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who else I wasn't bumping. I wasn't bumping Gilly the Kid. Yeah, I wasn't bumping him either. Gilly the Kid wasn't. You know, you got Gilly the Kid. The best thing came out of Philly from a rap tip. What's my main man name? Schoolie D. Was it Schoolie D? The father. Hold on. The father of gangster rap, PSK. He came up with a song. Old school. He came up with a song PSK. I think that was Schoolie D. Let me see. That nigga that was tight. I used to bump that shit. Yeah, he came out with PSK or was it Parkside Killers or something like that out of Philly. And then Meek Mill came out. Meek Mill. Of course they had State Property with I used to love Benny Siegels and Freeway and all of them. I used to love them though. I used to love them too. And what you say, Schoolo? He said, Coach, you know Holiday Inn song by Cassidy? Stop lying. Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn? He got a song called Holiday Inn? I probably, you know what I probably do? I just gotta hear it again or whatever. I gotta hear it again or whatever. But my point is I wasn't riding around bumping them like that. That's all I'm saying. You know, the nigga went, you know, you know what I mean? He might be a legend in Philly, but you know, other than that, I wasn't nobody around here bumping him. I can tell you that. What did he say? He said it's called Hotel. Oh, it's called Hotel. Shout out to Moeezy. Hey, Lisa Bell say smartphones aren't so smart. Hey, let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man, I wasn't. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wasn't. I wasn't. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't. Jason Phillips said, "Cuz Swiss Beats." Yeah, Swiss Beats was hot. He said the Hotel song. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, hold on. Holiday Inn. What you say? 12-3 say that was Chingy. Yeah, Chingy made Holiday Inn, fam. Yeah, I just thought about that. Chingy was the one that made Holiday Inn. Chingy, he was from St. Louis, right? Yeah, they had Nell and the St. Lunatics. They had Nell and the St. Lunatics. I'm just saying, fam, like you gotta have some beats with it, dog. That's all I'm saying, fam. You know, we got, with 3 6 Mafia, we need some beats with the lyrics. That's all I need. We need Trey say Cassidy better than Corrupt. Corrupt got more, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't into Cassidy like that, fam. You know what? I slept on Cassidy. I must have just slept on him, bro, because I wasn't impressed with him. I wasn't impressed. He'll probably be mad at the motherfucker. Hey, if Cassidy see me so well, they'll be like, man, hey yo, what's up? Hey, I know who you is. Yeah, you that guy that said that you wasn't impressed with my lyrical skills. You think you could do better? I'm gonna say, look, man, look, Cassidy, you just what, I don't want no smoke. All I'm saying is, fam, you just wasn't my cup of tea. I mean, you can rap, you're a lyricist, but I like Juvenile. You know what I'm saying? I like Lil Wayne, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're all right, you're Philly legend and all that stuff there, fam, but I just, I wasn't bumping you in my car, that's all.
True.
That's all. You made a song or two, but you get what I'm saying? I can't remember them offhand. You get what I'm saying? If somebody don't tell me in the chat, you get what I'm saying? I remember I'm a hustler because of Jay-Z voice. I think that was Swiss Beats made that. But outside of that, fam, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. He said, Coach, you ever bump Mac 10 and Dub C? Yeah, I used to bump a lot of West Coast shit. Easy E, NWA, West Side Connection, Ice Cube. I was a huge Ice Cube fan, Easy E fan. Yeah, man, I was shit, nigga. I bumped all that West Coast shit. Sugar Free, Snoop. Yeah, man. Yeah, I bumped all that West Coast shit. Too Short, definitely Short. Cube. Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
It's Mo Easy, baby, Coach.
Mo Easy, talk to me.
Well, first off, I just want to say today is my great grandmother's birthday, Lillian Jackson. I put it in the chat. It's her birthday. She would have been 96 today, So happy birthday to her.
Yeah, happy birthday to your grandmother.
Right, okay. And just what you were saying, like about like the good stuff we grew up on, like we grew up on a lot of good music. And I'm like you, I wasn't bumping Cassidy.
Your phone sound muffled. Are you talking to me on the Bluetooth?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better now.
All right. I said I was just like you. I wasn't bumping Cassidy. We weren't bumping Cassidy. I mean, we from Florida, like.
Hello, Moeezy, the phone disconnected. Let's give Moeezy a round of applause. The phone disconnected. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? I'm just, this ain't no shade to Cassidy now. This ain't no shade to Cassidy. I don't want no Cassidy fan pulling up on me. Yeah, nigga, I don't like what you said about Cassidy. I ain't saying nothing bad about him. I'm just saying, dog, I wasn't bumping him. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't bumping him like that. I can't even tell you 2 songs the nigga made. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Coach, what it do? It's Mike out of Bridgeport, player.
You say Mike out of Frisco?
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh, Bridgeport. Mike, what's going on, fam? Talk to me.
Yeah, what it do, player? You mentioned a lot of names, brother, but you didn't mention 50 Cent. That man ran the whole era.
Yeah, 50. Yeah,
whole era of New York music, player.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about Fifth. I forgot. It's just so many names. I can't remember them all. But yeah, Fifth.
Fifth but you named Dipset. They under 50 Cent music. Ain't no music pumping out of New York out of 2000 to 2004, other than that G-Unit era. I just want to get in that. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah. You're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah, Fifth did his thing. It's just I forgot to mention him. That's all.
Fifth did his thing, brother, and he never got no Grammys and no awards, but numbers showed he put it down.
Yeah, man. Hooking up with Dr. Dre and Eminem played a huge part too. So you couldn't go wrong with that.
That's a big fact. Yeah. That's a big fact, champ. That's a big fact. But yo, Coach, man, I love your channel, brother. I always want to support your channel. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Like I tell you, man, what you do for me in the AM, I can't express that because it's sentimental. Like, it's different. You know what I mean? When I'm laughing down, driving 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know
on
what I
that
mean?
road,
It's
or
different,
you on
you know
that
what I mean,
road?
Coach?
Yeah.
That's a fact. I'm on that 9-5, you know? And it's different. So I support your channel. You know, I'm in my gym right now. But, yo, shout out to you. Yo, Casino, that's my guy. It is.
Yeah, Casino funny.
I fuck to Casino all day, brother. You and Casino. Yo, you need to put Casino up on there. That dude right there, man. I fucks with him. Yeah, live wire. Hey, Coach, hold it down, man.
All right,
Love
salute,
what
fam.
you doing down there.
Shout out to
in
Mike,
Florida,
man. Bridgeport, man. Stand
Play
up, man.
shit.
I appreciate you, fam. Mike. Yeah, Mike sound like he was drunk. Hey, Mike. Mike, I should have asked you that. Mike, you sound like you was on a little bit of that hen, nigga. Hey, you remember that? Goddamn, Mike sound like goddamn boy, Mike sound like he on one right now. Mike like, man, yeah, dog. Sitting here chilling, dog. I'm laid back, dog. Hey, Mike, I already know how you feel, dog. Boy, I'm right now, boy. Hey, I was like that last night. Mike. I was like, yeah, boy, I got me one of these. I got 2 of these pre-rolls. Finna hit these things back to back. You get what I'm saying? I ain't finna play with it right now, boy. Nigga, I'm finna go talk to the moon, the sun, the stars, and the mountains. Y'all remember that song about After 7? You know what I mean? I give you the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. I'll give you the world. Ready or not? Y'all remember that song? Hey, yeah. Like shit, I was up there having conversations. I was having conversations with the conversations. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. We did it for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know, somebody got to do it for the hood. That's all I'm saying. You know, I heard Jay Prince. I heard Jay Prince say in the interview when he was calling Mama Holyfield a clown. I heard him say, man, Tank should make that fight happen with Shakur. He said, look here, man. You know, Tank, if you don't do it for nobody else, do it for the hood. he told Tank to do it for the hood. Yeah, man, make that fight happen, man. Do it for the hood, man. The hood want to see it. He said, hey, hold on. He said, hey, you know what? I'm tapping in. He said, yeah, man. If you don't do it for nobody else, man, do it for the hood. If you do it for nobody else. Hey, so if you're a Tank Davis fan, y'all tell Tank, if he don't do it for nobody else, if he don't make this fight happen with him and Shakur for nobody else, if he don't do it for nobody else, just at least do it for the hood. Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good. You know, just do it for the hood. That's all I'm saying. I ain't asking them. I ain't asking them for nothing else. Man, if you just do us a solid, if you do this one here for the hood, Tank, it is what it is.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Well, somebody said Pastor Troy, boy. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that there, boy. You know what I mean? But vice versa, Pastor Troy. Well, hey, listen, we probably got to do an entire show just on music alone. Yeah. My nigga, fuck what you say. Ain't no more Planet GA. We ready. So I need something like that. You know what I mean? Okay, we finna go to war, dog. We finna go to war. What's up? Big talk, big mouth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need something that's gonna make me want to catch about 4-5 felonies, go on about 15 or 16 high-speed chases. You get what I'm saying? You know, I need some shit. Something that's gonna get me 30, 40 years. Something that's gonna get me 30 years in the pen. I need something like that.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh,
No, nah, I ain't got no name, you know. Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, my brother, brother Styles, he say Turki Alalshikh had to ruin Deontay Wilder's career. I beg to differ. I think this guy played a big part in that.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
You dig?
To this day.
Go like that to this day, this shit. Boy, I love that to this day.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
You dig?
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
Yes, sir.
What he says we don't believe.
No, man.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
I heard Al Heyman.
Ran off on the floor twice.
He ran off on the floor twice. That nigga hide. That nigga Al hide, boy. That nigga is hiding, boy. I don't care what nobody say. Al Heyman is hiding. One thing about it, but we can't argue about it, you know?
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Nigga wanna argue. You wanna argue. I can't argue with you. What am I arguing with you for? For what, sir? Yeah, for what? You man. Look at you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I need something that's gonna make me, motivate me to take the popo on a high-speed chase while getting in a shootout. You get what I'm saying? You know, yeah, dog, I need to be able to tell some war stories when I go to jail. When I go to jail, I need to be able to tell some war story. Yeah, dog, I got caught with 4 AKs, dog. I shot by, I got caught with 4 AKs, 238s, a 357, a 280, and a 380, and a nickel-plated 22, dog. Why you did that? Yeah, my nigga, I was listening to Future, dog. I was taking Molly's and Percocets and all that, sipping lean, dog. So I'm on all that, and on top of that, I'm smoking weed. So you on Molly's, Percocets, sipping lean, smoking weed, yeah, and I'm smoking dirties. And you smoking dirties? And you still alive? Yeah, dog, I'm still alive, dog. I was on all that there, right? Then I was listening to Future, dog. You get what I'm saying? And I was listening to doggone Snoop Dogg, and I was listening to that old Jeezy back in the day, that 2001. Nigga, I was listening to that G Unit. I was listening to all that dog, and I had to go slide on the ops. I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You know what? Now once that high come down, once you're not high anymore, and you back down to reality, man, I'm cracking from the Bamalam, your ass, boy.
True.
Boy, you ain't never getting out. You ain't never got to worry about ever getting out again. Homie, it's a wrap. Shout out to the tender owners of PYTs and the honey dips. And you ought to know what time it is. The Snow Bunny.
See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dance it in the light. With my snow, turn it up. Bring party back at night.
see your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out, from out of control.
Turn it up, it's me against the light.
Snow bunny,
Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
no, that's
Dance it in the light. With my snow, turn it up.
Anytime I get a chance to play something from the Prince of Pan-Africanism, I always want to do that. You get what I'm saying? You dig? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is.
Well, if it ain't Shuffle Along Mac and his old-time dog.
Biggest Smalls.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
I was listening to that. I was watching that movie last night. Let's Do It Again. That was my movie there, man. That was my movie there. Let's Do It Again, boy. Botany Farnsworth. That was my movie there, boy. You know, man, Lord have mercy. It is what it is. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Nate. Hey, okay. We got two chats we're working on. Shout out to Cool Breeze. Hey, okay. Brother Styles in the building. Hey, okay. Summer in November. Hey, okay. Shout out to NPR. Hey, okay. Ed Dog. Hey, okay. High Like Space. Hey, okay. Shout out to Troll. Hey, okay. Mr. Quentin Gilliam. Hey, okay. The lovely Miss Connie. Hey, okay. 12 threes in the building. Hey, okay. That's 36 points. Shout out to John. Hey, okay. Trey Hassan. Hey, okay. The lovely Miss Black Panther. Hey, okay. Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Bishop Bullwinkle. Hey, okay. And shout out to my brother, man, Dantes, man, DT in the building. Hey, okay. Rick Timms. Hey, okay. Shout out to John. Shout out to John. Hey, okay. Bishop Bullwinkle. Hey, okay. Shout out to WTF Media. Hey, okay. WMS 702. Hey, okay. G5 from the Bronx. Hey, okay. Schoolo X-Man. Hey, okay. Big CeeLo, salute, fam. Hey, okay. Jason Phillips. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. Marcus Warren. Hey, okay. Who else we have? Nay the Great. Hey, okay. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on, Nay. I almost forgot. This is what y'all got to do, man. If y'all don't do nothing else, y'all do this for me since we wrapping up. Nay got a YouTube channel. I dropped the link of her show in the beginning of the show. Here go the link right here. Y'all just click on the link, man. You know, man, y'all do that. Y'all do that, man. Y'all good people. Y'all just do that there, man. Y'all drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link, man. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. You get what I'm saying? She ain't figured it out yet, but don't worry about it. Nate go live every morning. She got to go live every morning. You know what I mean? She go live every morning at 7:30. So don't worry about that. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I just dropped the link. Yeah, man. So shout out to Kenneth Johnson. Hey, okay. Mr. Corey Bradley. Hey, okay. This is boxing. Hey, okay. Shout out to my main man, Allen Maddox. Salute. Hey, okay. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it TI is, man. I give everybody else a shout out, after these messages. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Hey, okay. Nay the Great. Hey, okay. Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Cardenas. Hey, okay. Yeah, I did. Shout out to hold on. Shout out to hold on. JC in the building. Salute, brother. Hey, okay. Who else we have in the building? Who else I didn't call out? Mr. Corey Bradley. Hey, okay. Let's see, who else we got? Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, okay. Let's see, who else we have in the building? Shout out to Mr. Herman Brooks. Hey, okay. Yeah, 40th Street Black. Yeah. You ought to know. Botany Farnsworth and 40th Street Black. 40th Street Black. Listen, man. Listen. If you're gonna be a guest in my town, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Hey, here you go. Hey, here you go, fam. Here you go. I got you right here, fam. Here you go. I got you right here.
One of these days, I'm going to climb all over you.
It take more guts than you got, Biggie. You got to bring ass to get ass.
Now, Mac, I wouldn't like to see no violence.
You ain't gonna have to. I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing, ever.
Now, Mac, I wouldn't like to see no violence. You said you won't have to. I'm gonna hit you so hard that you ain't gonna see nothing ever. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody. Y'all know what time it is. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Much love to the family, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.